What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the BallGame podcast. I'm Matt.
I'm Tom.
I'm Chris.
I'm Jason.
As you can see, we got a fake-ass friend over here on the pod today.
Dude, I love being here, man.
We got the new Jet fan.
The new Jet fan. I've always been a Jets fan, man.
We do. We have the better, more realistic Jet fan on the podcast.
Just call me fake-ass friend 2 seconds ago.
Yeah, you're a fake friend, but a good Jet fan. You're a real Jet fan.
Exactly. Dean is an unrealistic Jet fan, but not a fake-ass friend. Is this better for you, Nick? How would you like me to?
No,
Oh my god.
no, so much worse.
Oh, like this. Is that better?
Yes.
Okay, wonderful.
Yo, go on, bro.
Thanks. Anyways, yes, Jason is on the pod with us today to talk Week 10 of the NFL season. Whole lot of stuff to talk about. It's been quite the interesting.
You keep going, bro.
Yeah, the whole camera gets to see Chris's, back end right now. Very lucky people at the current moment. We get to see this on a daily basis.
This is good.
Anyways, Week 10 of the NFL season was pretty interesting, but the most interesting part that happened this past week in the NFL was today. Well, yesterday when you're seeing this. The New York Giants, our New York Giants, Nick's New York Giants, decided to fire their head coach, Brian Daboll, after once again blowing a double-digit lead on the road 4 times this year that the Giants have done that. There is legitimately no excuse for why this team couldn't be 6-4 or 7-3 to this point in the season, aside from the fact that we blow a fucking lead every single week. So it was completely understood as a fan as to why they did it. I don't want to go through this whole situation again, but here we go again anyways. So, Tom, you're the other Giant fan on this podcast along with me. I'm interested to hear your thoughts. See how I stressed that you are also
I know. I was going to say,
Giant
it's funny
fan?
because anytime we have a Giant segment, he lets me give my take first because he knows that he cucks me out of being a Giant fan every chance he gets. But, no, I mean, it had to happen. Look, Daboll should have been canned at the end of last season, to be quite frank, but he has a 20-win, 40-loss, and 1 tie record as the New York Giants head coach, which is the worst record in Giants head coaching history. Yes, the same Giants that had Ben McAdoo as their coach, Brian Daboll, Joe Judge as their coach. Brian Daboll had a worse record than them. This is the 6th Giants head coach since 2016. Whoever replaces Daboll, the interim's obviously Kafka, but they will be the 6th Giants head coach since 2016. But when you find new ways to lose every week, you're just not going to hold on to your job very long. And Brian Daboll had to come into this season and put some wins on the board to keep his job. He didn't do that. Like you said, they've blown 4 double-digit leads on the road this season. And just over the course of his tenure as the coach, he was just constantly pointing fingers at other people. I mean, he constantly got into verbal altercations with his coordinators, with his players even. Like he consistently took away play calling duties from Kafka, gave them back, took them away, gave them back. The whole Wink Martindale situation, which Wink wasn't, exactly a victim in that situation, but it was just bad from both sides. And I think Daboll's a good offensive mind. Like he'll get a coordinator job somewhere and he'll have success, and he might even be a head coach again someday, but it just wasn't going to happen here. I think he should go to a team with like a young quarterback because he's really, really good at catering his offense to his quarterback strengths. He's made Dart look really good since he came in. He got Daniel Jones $40 million despite throwing 15 touchdowns, 15 million touchdowns.
15 million touchdowns. What a career.
What I don't understand from the Giants' standpoint, Shane Bowen is still the defensive coordinator, and Joe Shane still has a job. And Joe Shane is actively involved in searching for a new head coach. Why? One of those guys is out the door. The other one should have been out the door. They were a package deal coming into the season, meaning you didn't get rid of one, so you kept both. When one got fired, the other one should have gotten fired. And Joe Shane has drafted good players, but they don't develop into anything. Kayvon Thibodeau is a good player at best. Deontay Banks might be the worst corner I've ever seen in my life. Drew Phillips is inconsistent, to put it mildly. I mean, every offensive lineman he's ever picked is terrible, and there's no depth on the team. One of our corners goes down. We have to put that worst cornerback I've ever seen in my life in, and we completely collapse against the Broncos because of it. every time, and Andrew Thomas goes down, and listen, he's not the most stable offensive lineman. He gets hurt a lot, but every time he goes down, the offensive line is the worst of all time. There's no depth on the team at all. And then not even to mention the Daniel Jones contract and letting Saquon walk. So I don't understand how he's still here. But I think better days are ahead for Daboll himself because everyone who leaves the Giants has success thereafter. You look at Daniel Jones. He's a friggin' MVP candidate right now.
He's a fucking
MVP candidate right now. You look at Saquon Barkley. He left, ran for 2K, and got a Super Bowl. Xavier McKinney led the league in interceptions after he left the Giants. Julian Love, a Pro Bowl level safety after he left the Giants. Even Spags was the head coach. He left the Giants. He went and coordinated the defense for a fucking dynasty. So it's
Isaiah Hodgins.
Yeah, he's doing
That
things.
one worked out.
No, he's doing things. But yeah, it had to happen. It was overdue. It's kind of similar to like Saleh last year though, where I don't know how he came into this season as the head coach, but he did, and now you just canned him when there's so many other things wrong with the team too. So it can't stop here. That's what I'll say. The accountability can't stop with Daboll.
Yeah. Go ahead. I want to hear from you guys.
I don't really have too much to say here. I mean, like you guys mentioned, he's blown 4 fourth quarter leads by double digits this season. It makes perfect sense after, you know what they say, like, fool me one time, shame on you, fool me twice, can't put the blame on you, fool me 3 times, F the peace sign, load the chopper, let it rain on you.
But what if you let it get
4
the full,
times?
yeah.
You get fired. That's
Yeah.
what they say.
Yeah,
So-
I've said that.
I think J. Cole wrote
Yeah.
that one out of the song.
No,
Yeah.
Jason wrote that one.
Oh,
I
right.
wrote
my
the
bad.
last part.
So wait,
yeah.
what happens with the chopper then? Like,
I didn't write that part.
Did it not get the job done to where you had to?
Don't ask me.
Obviously not. Obviously not. No, I mean,
Job
I'm
finished.
definitely in the same boat as you, though. I'm shocked that it wasn't just like a full house cleanage. Like, I mean, there's just no reason for what's his name, Shane, to still
Joe Shane,
have a
yeah.
job. But
Yep.
Both
I'm
the Shanes, Joe and Shane Bowen,
Yeah.
both of them.
sure, both the Shanes, yeah. I'm sure once the season ends, they will fire Joe Shane. There's just no way that he's going to
I
be the
agree.
general manager of this team going forward. I just can't see it working that way. I think it's like politically correct for them to come out and say the current general manager will have a hand in picking the next head coach, right? You don't
Yeah, I
want to
would
come out and
imagine.
say, "Oh yeah, Joe Shane's not going to have a hand in that because actually we're going to fire him once the season ends." Like, you probably can't say that.
But then what are you keeping him around for?
Yeah, I was about to
Like,
say, like,
you know?
there's no reason to keep him to the end.
Just
of the
formalities? Like, is that it?
Yeah, I don't really understand like firing a GM in the middle of the
I was
season.
gonna
'cause
say,
I
I guess
don't know
so,
what
yeah.
it's
Tread line. Yeah,
like when the
deadline
Jets
passed.
did it with Douglas last year. Like, I wasn't like, I don't really feel too much, especially trade deadline pass, like you just said. Yeah, so like, what does it really do?
What's he really doing? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be shocked if he's not fired like 2 days after the season ends.
Yeah.
Right.
I guess so.
Because realistically, they're probably not looking for a new coach right now.
Right.
You know what I mean? That doesn't start till like the whole carousel starts. It's interesting though, because the one good bright spot for the Giants this year is Jackson Dart,
Yeah.
and that was all Daboll. That was all, from every report, every leakage, everything that we know. That was all Daboll. He went out. He said, "If this fails, it's on me. If this works, it's on me." Joe Shane really didn't have a hand in that. From everything we know, obviously
Yeah,
we're not
yeah,
in
yeah.
those rooms. We don't know everything, but from what we know, so it's just interesting that the one thing that was working was because of Daboll, and was the first domino to fall here. Yeah, so I think that's interesting, but I don't really. It's the right move. Like Brian, like you said, he should have been canned a year ago, maybe even 2 years ago. Like, he should not be the head coach of the New York Football Giants. So from that regard, it's the right move. I think there are like, the problem is the expectations that were set with this freaking team. Because like
I was just gonna say.
I know like we make fun of you for being delusional, but it's like you're not the only one. Like, a
Yeah.
lot of Giants fans thought the way you thought, and that's the problem. Like, this year is a win. You guys got a franchise quarterback. It's a win.
I agree.
You guys were never gonna win a bunch of games
So that wasn't
because of
even
the schedule. The way you're losing sucks.
That's the
The
problem.
way-
Yeah.
But
But
that's
that's the
good though.
problem.
But that's good though that you're losing this. No, hear me
but
out.
it's not.
It's true.
Hear
No,
me
I
out.
get
Hear
what
me
you're saying. I
out.
get
You're
what you're saying.
losing this way, and the guys upstairs said, We can't be losing this way. It's a coaching issue. Get him out of here. It's a good thing. It's a good thing that it went down like this because he's not the guy. He's not the guy for this team. He was never going to be the guy. And it would have been bad if you guys started winning a bunch of games and then he continued to be the coach. It ran its course. It ran its course 2 fucking years ago. This is a good thing.
You're saying it's a blessing in disguise.
I do. I think it's a good thing. I think it sucks that you guys probably missed out on the most generational coaching carousel
Bingo.
of all time
That's what I was going to say. That was part of my point.
Yeah, but then you also probably miss out on Dart.
No,
No.
we traded up to get
No,
Dart.
because you
No,
go
but
in.
I'm not
No,
saying
but
that. I'm
that
saying
was a Daboll thing.
that's a
Oh,
Daboll
okay.
thing.
Yeah,
like,
sure.
I agree with Chris. Everything
Daboll
that you said.
handpicked Dart.
Yes,
Like,
yes,
to what-
absolutely.
again, to what we know.
Absolutely.
And that's what you were saying about expectations. I was going to look at it in a different route where, yeah, a lot of Giants fans felt that way, but like me and Chris, I don't think we were ever sold on the Giants before the season started, ever. Like, no offense. Like, we were just never sold on you guys. And it's the fact that you guys do have that franchise quarterback, that is a huge win. Like, as a Jets fan, like, the way we've lost games, we've lost some pretty close games this year, and Justin Fields is my quarterback. Like, you're losing these games, and you guys are competitive in it, and Jackson Dart is leading the way. Like, there's something to look back on. It's like, wow, we can really bounce. Like, that is... It's a bright spot. That's a huge bright spot. Like it does,
And
it
it's
does,
like anyone with eyes, like even the people who weren't high on him, anyone with eyes knows Jackson Dart is a franchise quarterback.
I
like he has
totally came around.
the it factor that
He
I
has
always
the
talk
it
about. He
factor.
has it.
Yep.
He has it. Like he's the guy. He will be the quarterback for this team for at least the next 5 years. We'll see what
agree.
happens after that. But like the most important position in football, you guys got it.
Yeah.
Like it's and you haven't had it since
Oh,
Eli.
believe
You know
me,
what I
I know,
mean?
yeah.
So it's like it's a good thing. Like there'll be good. There's so much good coaching talent in the world
Yeah.
nowadays too. Like these dudes are so smart. I hope you get an offensive mind personally.
I agree.
Like I've seen Jesse Minter's name floated around, which
I
just,
saw Chris Shula floated around
I'm
too.
just not a
Rams DC.
yeah. I'm just not a big fan of the defensive mind coach nowadays. But it also depends on who you pair up with him
Right.
in an offensive coordinator role. If you go grab a defensive minded head coach, so there's talent out there though. Like it depends who you bring in on GM. It depends if Shane does stay because as much as I think that's a done deal, it might not be. Like who knows?
He's still there, yeah.
Right.
And it
So-
really does suck because you guys, even outside of Dart, like you guys had a home run with Scat, man. Like that was
I
such
know.
a like your front office. Like he was so overthought. Like he's undersized. Like he's
He's
just
not going to be fast enough for the league.
Yeah, but you guys like stuck with that. You guys drafted him when you did. Even Abdul Carter, you didn't overthink it. He was the pick at 3. Like you guys killed it in this draft. That's why it sucks.
So
that this is what's
that's
happening.
why I think they might be keeping Shane around.
Yeah. This
Because
was a
the
good
last
draft.
2 drafts, he nailed. He
This was a
nailed
great
them.
draft.
Like this year, it hasn't shown every single week, granted. But last year, like we looked at the Giants draft class and we said it was a great draft class. Tyler Newman's been asked this year. Drew Phillips has been up and down this year. Like all that. But the last 2 drafts, he's gotten right for the most part. And I would fire everybody. Yeah, I would.
completely
But
agree.
if they keep Joe Shane, I guess I kind of see where they were coming from with that angle. But
he could at least spot talent in the pre-draft
Yes.
process.
you
I
would
agree.
think so.
Like he,
After his
I
first
think
couple
he
drafts.
can.
Yeah.
I think he can, too.
he's even like the Kayvon draft. I mean like
Oh,
Evan Neal. Like Evan Neal. It's like
At the time, he was the
sucks.
right
Right,
pick.
right,
bro.
that's
He
what I'm
was
saying.
him and
Like,
Kayvon, yeah. Like
he's made the like I thought Kayvon was an absolute home run when they
Yeah.
drafted Kayvon. You know what I mean? Like he's drafted well. The development, but
Yeah.
does the development
That's gotta be
fall in the-
coaching.
Right,
Right,
it's coaching,
exactly.
right.
But that's got to be coaching.
Exactly. That's
like,
what I'm saying. Like he has drafted well. He's done some good things here and there in free agency. Like the Daniel Jones thing, it's kind of like his hands were a little bit tied. But also, like, I don't know how you let Saquon walk. That's kind of the biggest thing.
They
on
should have
his
traded
resume.
him. Their mistake there was they didn't
Right.
trade
Yeah.
Saquon. They not paying him was fine. It's
Yeah.
just they should have paid him.
Like-
I mean, they should have traded him.
Point being,
but-
I don't think Joe Shane's like the worst GM in football.
no, I don't either.
You know what I mean?
I
Like,
get
he's-
why you would say to clean house. Now, what about, because I remember when you were saying before, Tom, like everyone has to go. You didn't bring up Kafka. Is he like? What is the? What is
I
the thought
don't want
there?
this to be an audition for Kafka. I think.
So you guys are both done with? Mike,
I
too?
don't dislike him.
Okay, so
I don't-
think he's
I don't
good.
hate him.
He's
I
been
just-
our play caller all year.
now would you guys be happy if he was the head coach? Obviously, you have the season to play out and see how that goes. But like, is the coaching carousel right there right now? Like, is that just the guy?
So this is where it starts. I'll tell you
for
that
sure.
much.
Yeah,
For
yeah,
sure.
yeah.
He absolutely should be a coaching candidate for us.
He
Absolutely should be a coaching candidate for us. And I know that's not a popular opinion amongst Giant fans, but like you need to give the guy a chance.
needs
He's been
to be
your
a
play
candidate.
caller.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
been your play caller all year. He's looked amazing with Dart as the quarterback.
I was gonna say
Like,
at least you give Dart some stability. Yeah.
Yeah.
which is so important. And I think there are definitely guys that need to be completely wiped off this staff. As I've mentioned a million times, fire Shane Bowen. But like this offensive line too, and I know they get a lot of shit, but I love our offensive line coach. I love Carmen Brasillo. He's been phenomenal. I don't want him getting fired. Like there's some guys on the staff that I genuinely like and I hope don't get fired. But like Kafka deserves a shot.
I think
There's every reason to say that.
Yeah, I think the O-line too, like I think that's also a testament to Daboll because he did it in 22 also where he just like schemed the offense so that the deficiencies of the offensive line were
I don't know.
kinda
There's
hidden.
some good players on the offensive line right now. The
They've
tackles
played well,
specifically.
but-
the tackles specifically.
Yeah.
This is a better O-line than it
Best
was
offensive
years
line
ago.
you guys have had in
100%.
probably like 8 years.
100%.
Exactly.
100%.
Yes. And
But
that's,
that's not
not
saying
scheme.
much.
But that's not scheme.
No, I
Jackson
agree.
Dart has one of the highest times to throw in the entire
Yeah.
NFL, and that is partially because he loves to hold on to the ball and make hero plays. He'll grow out of that in due time, but like they've been great. The O-line's been awesome. I think the play calling has been everything you could have asked for and more when Dart's under center. Like I think personally, and I don't know why Giant fans hate him so much, I like Matt Kafka. And he was a guy that was going to get head coaching buzz no matter what going into this offseason, even on a 2-8 football team at this current moment. Like, he deserves a shot. I think there are other candidates that absolutely should be brought
So
up.
I have a list of guys here. Yeah.
Go for
Before
it.
we get there,
Sure.
it is a good thing too that he gets an audition
Yes.
because it's like Ben Johnson, the hottest coaching candidate we've seen in the past 5 years, offensive coordinator, never been a head coach of a football team. That was the question surrounding him.
Right.
We saw last year with Jeff Ulbrich when they fired Solid. Jeff Ulbrich was a great defensive coordinator.
Yep.
Maybe he could turn this thing around. He completely lost everything
Yeah.
because he's not a head coach. So
Right.
it's good that Kafka gets the audition to see, are you a coordinator or do you have potential to be a head coach? If he could flip this thing around and inject some life into them, then he
Probably the
climbs
guy.
to the top of the list at least. You know what I'm saying? If they come out, they win a couple games here and there, then he jumps up to the top of the list. And like
I agree.
schematically, he's done a good job. Whether it's him or Daboll or a collaboration of both, like he has a hand in what's gone on this season. And Jackson Dart looking so good, the offensive line looking so good, the offense being able to get by with a lack of weapons because the offense has been okay.
Yes.
They haven't been good, but they've been more than fine given the situation around them.
With Dart, you could say they've been good. That's the thing. They have been. Like,
And putting up points.
they've been putting up points every single week.
Yeah.
If you told me going into the season that the problem with the New York Giants this year would be the fact that their defense is not playing well and Neighbors and Scat would be hurt, I would have been like, holy shit, like we might be a 4-6 football team, a 5-5 football team. No, our defense has been fucking ass. And we were supposed to have the best defensive line in all of football. So Jackson
cooked.
Dart is not the
They
problem.
cooked this week. The defensive line, 0 sacks.
Oh yeah.
They went
Dude,
on.
it's been 2 weeks in a row now that they've looked absolutely fucking useless.
Caleb
Like,
Williams freaking taking ballerina classes back there.
he's been doing it to everybody. this
dancing
season,
around, bro.
He really has.
Doing little spins and shit.
Now, even like it's really unfortunate the audition, the 7 games. You got the Packers, Lions, Pats, back to back to back. The Commanders, that could be
Right. So how does
Something.
what does he have to do to get the job? I guess it's
Yeah.
just more like an eye test thing. Like what?
'Cause it's
You
really
can't
like
the
no,
problem.
blow these
collapse,
fucking
yeah.
leads.
Don't
Right,
build
okay.
a lead and collapse.
Yeah,
It's that
pretty much.
simple.
Like,
But
if you
then
just
what do
play
you
close
want?
games,
But what if he never gets the lead?
I was gonna
You know
say, what do you
I mean?
want
Like,
then? Like,
if
what
they get
it's
blown out in
out?
every single game going forward,
Of course.
he's not the
Obviously,
guy.
yeah, of
Like,
course.
that's obvious. But
They've shown enough talent-wise to be able to hang in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have shown it. Like they've showed it for the past couple weeks. They can hang in there. So it's like if you do get out to a lead, hold on. That's the audition. That's it.
I completely agree.
I think everyone expects them to lose a ton of games.
Yeah.
They're gonna lose out of these 7 games. It'd be a surprise if they win 3 of them. Honestly, like
I
they're
agree.
gonna lose a bunch of these games, but be competitive. And if you do get a chance to win a game, don't fucking blow it. That's it. That's the audition. And it at least puts him to the top of the list. It doesn't mean he's a shoo-in. Like you still got to do your due diligence and see what's out there. But it at least doesn't eliminate him from the contention. You know what I'm saying? Because this shit could all blow up and he could eliminate himself from the
I would
candidacy.
even like to say that they're probably rooting for him to be the guy, so they don't have to make a mass turnover.
I was gonna say an in-house hire would probably be the.
It'd be the
easiest,
best case scenario.
yeah.
Like, it really would. I mean, like, in a way, I don't always think that's the best move, but like, bro, it's a young quarterback that's looked so good. The last thing you want to do is start this coaching carousel with him where he has to have a new play caller next year already in the second year of his career. So,
Nick, do you want to come on the camera and give some thoughts? No.
what do you have to say, though? I'll relay it to...
Go Lions.
Jeez.
Wow. Go Lions.
Switch.
Damn, go Lions.
Historically, I will say,
do it.
interim coaches becoming head coaches does not work out well.
No, of course it
From what I've like really bad. That's kind of the turn off there. But
last person I remember was like Antonio Pierce.
Jason
that I think
Garrett
was an interim.
was like an example of it when it actually worked.
That's different. Jason
Yeah.
Garrett set the head coach up for failure that year. And then after
Oh, did
he
he?
got
I
the
didn't
head
know that,
coaching
yeah.
job, schemed the offense to like 35 points per game. He set the head coach up to failure, yeah.
Classic
But continue.
Jason Garrett. Hate that guy. So the candidates that have been floating out there, I just have like a random list of names. The biggest one over the past few weeks has been John Gruden. I don't even know how realistic that is, but I think it's more of a fun thing to think about.
Him
But
and Dart, that'd be fun.
I don't
He
hate
loves
it.
Dart.
He loves Dart.
he loves Dart.
And he's been there, done that.
Yeah. I mean, he's been around a long time.
Decades ago, though. Been
Yeah.
done that. That's so long ago.
He also got a nice gig at Barstool,
Who,
man.
Gruden?
Gruden, yeah.
Gruden's not coming to coach NFL football.
No,
Why
I
would
don't
he?
think so too.
I don't know. You never know.
I don't think
He's
so.
a football guy through and through.
Yeah, he's got the
But
life at Barstool, bro.
Watching enough football from
Yeah.
his beautiful Barstool office.
You
Um,
never know, bro. When you do that shit for your life, you
Nah.
get the itch to come back. So
Nah.
I think he's good.
Nah.
I think the only draw would be how bad it ended last time.
Bro, that Barstool money's hitting differently, bro.
So
For sure.
I think that the next name you're going to mention is probably the guy that I'm going to side with. So go ahead.
Well, there's a lot of defensive guys out there. Like,
Oh, never mind.
yeah, like Spags keeps getting thrown. Again, I don't
Absolutely
think that's
not.
happening. I don't think he's
Absolutely
leaving the
not.
Chiefs. Beef Flores,
Absolutely not.
Jesse Minter, Jeff Halfley.
Minter's interesting.
Minter's interesting. Yeah.
I don't hate it off the Harbaugh tree. I don't hate it, but I don't really know if I want a defensive guy. That's the
It
problem.
just yeah,
I don't
it
think
just
so.
depends who he brings in as the coordinator.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Like Vrabel is low key considered. Well, he is considered a defensive guy, and he's got that
Yeah,
offense.
but he's more of a
running, dude.
culture guy.
He is a
yeah.
culture guy.
And he gets his hands
And he
in
brought
both
in a
sides.
great guy to run the offense. So
Yeah.
Josh McDaniels.
Brought
You
in
know
the
what I'm
perfect guy to run their offense.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. If you hire defense,
He's another guy.
the thing is,
before him.
though, it's not
Absolutely
always
not.
I
like
agree.
like
He's
apples to
failed twice,
apples, where it's like you bring in an offensive mind at head coach and they call the plays and shit like that. You know what I mean? There's these offensive minds who don't call the plays. Like, so it's like even if you do bring in an offensive head coach, you still got to get the offensive coordinator right.
Absolutely.
You know what
Yes.
I mean? And vice versa. Like, you still got to get the coordinators right.
The ideal situation is you have an offensive coordinator on your team that you know will never get a head coaching job. That's the thing. Because, like, Josh McDaniels will never get another opportunity to be a head coach. He failed twice. He looked like shit. It was awful
Yeah.
both times.
Yeah.
Like, these coordinators that will never get the head coaching jobs, those are the guys you want to have on your team. But it's tough, man. Like, it's hard to do that because you find a great offense coordinator, they're typically going to get a head coaching job.
Like,
So
who's coordinating the Buccaneers offense?
I looked up his name in the beginning of the season. And then I
Whoever that
forgot it.
is definitely has to be in the mix.
Absolutely.
I mean, the last two Bucs
Josh
offensive
Grizzard.
coordinators
I don't
Been
want
solid.
have been in the mix and got head coaching jobs, and the
Yeah.
Bucs offense has been. I mean, they slowed down these past few weeks, but like the Bucs offense has been great.
Yeah.
Whoever that is even if it's not for the Giants, he's going to be in the mix in
Yeah.
the coaching carousel.
There's
Has to be.
also Clint Kubiak, Mike McCarthy.
I like the idea of Clint.
Mike.
I like the idea of Clint, and that's a name that I'm glad you brought up because I don't understand why he gets so much pushback from people. Mike McCarthy has done nothing but win throughout his career. I know he hasn't won the big game. I get
Right.
that. But Aaron Rodgers hasn't exactly been perfect throughout his
I
playoff
agree.
tenure as well.
I agree.
Like,
with you. He gets way too much hate. I just that is a very like you're gonna get pushback with that move.
Of
man.
course you will.
That's just is that a culture?
It's like
move?
it's like the Tom Thibodeau of the NFL. Like
I get what you're saying.
you'll be a good team.
Yeah.
Well, he'll put together a good team.
yes,
But what's
but
the
ceiling on
What's the
it.
ceiling?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm. I like
I don't
that
know.
though. I
Right?
mean, history says there is a ceiling on Mike McCarthy, whether it's his fault or not.
Right.
like,
So Rodgers, like you said, hasn't had the best playoff tenure. He also went to the Cowboys, who they have a terrible playoff
We know
tenure
what, but
too. Like,
exactly. We know what the
yeah.
Cowboys do
Right.
historically in the playoffs.
Yeah.
But like the second Mike McCarthy leaves, this shit starts to fall off the rails in Dallas.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just
that
saying.
shit
like,
was falling off the rails regardless.
actually like
'cause he
Shoddy.
cared.
Yeah.
I like Shoddy too.
Yeah. And then Joe Brady's out there too.
Nope.
The old
The rumor, I
do the
mean,
Bills OC thing.
he might
again.
go back to college there.
Joe Brady.
LSU
I saw
opening.
some college names get floated out there. If you think
that?
that Lane Kiffin should be the Giants head coach, you should never, ever, ever have an opinion on football ever again.
I just don't know college
I get
guys. So like
the
someone said,
reason.
I mean, Kubiak's probably going to be the top of everyone's list.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah.
I mean, he did a great job with the Saints before everyone freaking
Died.
ended up in hospital beds,
Yeah.
and now he's doing a great job in Seattle. Like, he's probably the top guy.
I wouldn't mind a Clint Kubiak. And there's history of coaching in that family too.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Yes.
I think he got the shortest end of the stick possible after what they did to him in New Orleans. Like, he should have never been fired.
I agree with that completely.
That was insane.
But I would take Clint Kubiak. I think he's up there for me. I don't hate a Mike McCarthy hire at all.
agree.
I'll float one more name out there that was rumored last offseason, will probably enter the news again. Bill Belichick.
no.
Let it go, bro. It's over.
I'm not saying I want him.
No.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm just putting it out
He
there.
wouldn't come to coach the Giants, bro.
That was the only team he was interested in last offseason from what I heard too. So he wanted to be – look, that's where it all began. I'm just saying.
NFL don't need Bill Belichick anymore. The NFL is done with that.
We're done with
We
Bill
done
Belichick.
with the Belichicks.
We done with the
Leaving
Belichicks.
that.
We are, bro.
Leaving that in 2024, bro.
But yeah, I mean, all in all, just to summarize my thoughts, I understand it. I'm cool with it. I hope we hire the right guy again, like this time, because I'm just sick and tired of going through this over and over again. But like history just doesn't lend to us doing that. We've fucked up with McAdoo, we fucked up with Judge, and now we
It's
fucked
since
up
Coughlin. Like it's
Yeah,
just
like-
been downhill since Coughlin.
Man, it's hard to find coaching stability in
guess
the
so.
NFL. So it's tough. I just hope we get this one right, man. I'm sick and tired of going through the whole coaching carousel and all that. It just sucks that it's a year too late. It just sucks that it's a year too late. But to be fair, Ben Johnson was probably guaranteed to be a Bear. Mike Vrabel was probably
He was always
guaranteed
a
to be a
Bear, yeah.
Patriot.
Yeah.
Like those were always going to be the hires for them. So, I guess we don't know what happens next.
Who would
so.
be your top guy as of right now, based on the guys we named?
I like McCarthy because again, I feel like you know what you're getting. Like you're getting a good NFL head coach who will raise the floor of your team. He might not be able to win the big game like you said. And I like Kubiak. Those would probably be my top guys. I guess I'd go Kubiak because I like the offensive creativity of him. But
Don't know how I feel about going into the unknown again. That's why McCarthy's so interesting to me. Because I know
you want to get McCarthy until like another generational coaching carousel comes around.
Probably, yes. Like at this point, I just don't know anymore. I don't know. Like I got to find what team I'm latching onto for the rest of the season is what I really got to do.
Dude, why are
But-
we all jumping ship? Why is
I'm not jumping ship on the Giants in general. I'm a big Giant guy, obviously, and forever will be. But I got to find a team to root for the rest of the season.
Dolphins look good.
Beat the shit out of the Bills, bro.
They really
That was
did.
embarrassing.
They
You got Mike
they're
McDaniel
right.
driving to the
right.
bar in Buffalo, clowning the Bills fans.
Come on, man.
Bro, I don't know. I'm taking suggestions right now for the remainder of the year. Patriots are up there.
I mean, I always become a Bucs
Rams
fan
are up
around
there.
this time of the season.
What?
So I've
I'm
always
du-
become a full-time Bucs fan around this time of the season.
I'm out on the Bills. I was a Bills guy. I'm out on the Bills.
Seattle's so cool though.
Seattle is really cool.
They're
fun to root.
really
They'd be fun to
good
root
team.
for.
Seattle's really cool. You just know what's coming. Come
I
playoff
don't
time,
know,
you
man.
what's coming.
I don't know,
know.
dude.
You're-
I like Seattle.
Yeah?
I don't know, bro.
They
You're
look,
changing on it too,
Yo, they're like this.
look good, man.
They
They
look
look
good, bro.
really
bro. But
good.
this is what the Vikings were doing last year. You were sitting
not
here.
like this. Not like this.
But it's
bro.
also
What do you
it's
mean?
okay, but
Not
also
like this,
there's
bro.
only
Yo, they're dicking, bro.
and
But
there's
the
only,
Vikings were dicking last year.
but there's only two other threats in the NFC though. It's just the Rams, Lions, and then the Seahawks. That's it. And
What?
the Eagles.
Both
That's
of
it.
these teams.
I'm not. The Packers get out of here. The Packers
the
are. The Packers not.
I'm
They're not
still
making
threat on the
threats.
Packers.
No,
Don't
I'm
say they're not
I'm
threats.
I'm
They are
bought.
still
I'm not-
threats.
We
I'm
done
not
with the
bought. I'm
Packers.
not bought. Seahawks dick them down. I'm not
Also,
bought.
he
I'm
has
not bought.
experience now.
That's true.
He's experienced getting fucked.
He does have experience.
It's experience, but
So now he knows what to do to
Now
not
he
get
knows.
fucked.
wow.
I
Can't
don't
believe
know.
this full circle.
You
moment.
flipping is crazy on that. Wow.
They just had 2 insane games back. Like, it's moving what they did
Like,
these past 2 weeks.
It was against the Cardinals, but the game was over by 5 minutes in.
5 minutes in.
Dude,
Oh
like,
yeah, honestly, 5 minutes into the
dude,
game. Yeah.
5
The
minutes
first
into the game,
drive,
they
he was like
ended the
5
game.
for 5, 65 yards and a touchdown
And then
or something like that.
Lawrence had Demarcus Lawrence 2 touchdowns. That's
Bro,
unbelievable.
D-Law is
That's
having a
unbelievable.
fucking
Yo, him and
year,
Leonard
bro.
Williams are like insane on that
Yes,
line.
and Shannon
insane,
DeWosu.
bro.
Shout out
This
to
is a
him.
team. Oh, look at Jordan Love, bro. Yeah, this team's not serious, bro. Stop. This team's not serious. Seahawks take them down by 30.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do, bro.
I don't
We're not
know
doing it.
what you're talking
The Browns
about.
beat them. Who they lost to the Browns? What was the other loss?
The Panthers.
We're not.
But they
we're
also
not-
dick the
we're not
Lions
bought
down,
in.
bro.
We're
Your
not bought
beloved
in.
Lions.
We're not bought in, bro.
They beat good
Come
teams.
on, bro.
lose
Was
to
that week
bad
1? We're not worried about week
They're
1
gonna beat the
losses, bro.
Eagles. They're gonna beat the Eagles tonight. I'm telling you right
So
now.
they're
they're
cooking
not.
right now. Look at that.
They had good throws.
Yo,
Jordan
Jordan
Love.
Love.
They had good throws.
Yo, that
Jordan
coverage was
Love.
insane. Come on.
Yeah, come on.
Oh my god, bro.
Coverage was crazy.
I'm taking suggestions for what team I'm
Wow.
playing next for the rest.
Are
of
you not? You guys don't root for Daniel Jones after leaving or not? Like, how
I'm
does that
cool
feel?
with Danny.
I don't root.
Me and
I
him
don't
are
root
boys.
against him. Like
Me and him are
yeah,
boys.
right?
Dot.
I'm not sold.
I am not sold on the Colts yet. Yeah, no, I'm not. Why are you? Because look, the 2 games in a row where Daniel Jones's turnover problems have almost
I agree.
entirely shown up. So
It's just JT, bro. Who's gonna stop him, man?
somebody will.
Bro,
Spags will figure it out.
Somebody will. He's had 5 games this year where he hasn't had 100 rushing yards. Somebody will. They'll be fine. You could stop a running back. You can't stop an elite quarterback. So Danny ain't that though.
Daniel Jones, first 7 games, 2.57 sack rate. Daniel Jones, last 3 games, 13.2 sack rate. 3 turnovers in the first 7, 7 turnovers in the last 3. Noticing.
It ain't looking too hot.
Noticing.
It ain't looking too hot. But
I'm not a Colts guy. I'm just saying.
I have 3 teams that I'm probably going to side with. The
Mega catch,
Christian
Crystal.
Watson playing DB.
And then he gave Quinyon Mitchell a concussion.
Oh my God, I'm dead. Bro's really pushing his head down to the third. I'm going with the Seahawks, the Rams, and what team in the AFC?
You didn't AFC.
You gotta pick one. What
No,
is it?
I know.
coming to him all the time for this.
He's the one that gets to tell me I have to pick one team. Are we sure about that?
I've rode
But
with my team all year. The Dolphins, bro. We're back.
We're back, dude.
you were with the Commanders too.
He hasn't been a Commanders fan in like 6 weeks.
But it's a Jaden
It's not that
Daniels
I'm
thing.
not a Commanders fan. There's just nothing to root for.
That's what I'm saying, though. Like that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Okay, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do?
Stay with the.
I'm
stay with
still
the,
with them.
The Dolphins.
Wait, so who? It's the Seahawks, the
I'm
Patriots.
choosing between Patriots, Seahawks, and
Why
the
the Pats?
Rams. Those are the three.
He was
'cause I
on the
early
Patriots. All since they hired
Yeah,
Vrabel.
you were. I'm a big Vrabel. I love Vrabel.
I love Vrabel. Love the
wasn't
hire.
sold in.
Thought they were going to be good
Yeah.
from day one.
I thought they were
but
like a year or 2 away, honestly.
Speaking of the Patriots, these are our biggest week 10 takeaways. My takeaway is that Travion Henderson changes everything for the New England Patriots. And if this continues, they are a Super Bowl contender.
Wow, I love. Wow.
So it's simple. Drake Maye, I'm not going to take credit for it. I'm going to sit here. I'll admit I was wrong on the Patriots. I got it wrong.
Same.
Like, take my loss, my preseason evaluation. I was wrong. It happens. Like, you miss some, you make some. That's what it is. Drake Maye, though, I was always there for Drake Maye. You guys know I was always there for Drake Maye. Very, very special talent, playing like an MVP candidate. I don't think anyone thought Drake Maye would be this good this early. I think you would be remiss to say that you thought Drake Maye would be this good right now. But he is. He's been an MVP candidate. The defense has been great. Great against the run. They allowed their first 50-yard rusher,
Sean Tucker.
As we all expected.
But the thing,
Jason's guy.
My guy, dude.
the thing with the Patriots, to me, that was holding them back was the lack of a run game. The need for Drake Maye to be Superman game in and game out. It was actually kind of,
Sounds familiar.
I was going to say, they have a lot of parallels to their AFC East counterpart, the Buffalo Bills, because that was a lot of what plagued Josh Allen early on in his day. So far this season, the New England Patriots, including this past week, ranked 30th in rushing EPA with a minus 1.27. .127. Minus .127, including this week. This week, though, .27 rushing EPA. Travion Henderson, .63 EPA per play. He had, over 140 yards, 2 50-yard touchdowns? If you get that from the run game, and you could take some pressure off of Drake Maye, and when he isn't playing like Superman, you could still put up 31 points, and you have this great defensive infrastructure to fall back on, you could beat anyone. You could beat anyone.
I like it. That's fine.
I moved.
It's fun.
Yeah.
I moved. You guys know how I feel about Travion. I think he's the chosen one. All he needed was his opportunity. He got his opportunity, and he's never going to look back again.
No, he took full advantage of
He
it.
took full advantage. And he's never going to be a, 25 touch a game type of guy. Ramondre is going to come back, and he's still going to be involved because, let's face it, Ramondre has been okay this year. Aside from the fumbles, he's been okay. But if you take some of his workload away and give it to Travion, that means less fumbling opportunities.
That's true.
Yeah.
I moved. And granted, the Bucs aren't the best team out there. Like, I still am. I want to see them against comps.
That's what I
too.
was getting. Yeah.
Even though the Bucs was one of their harder tests.
That's a good football.
The Bills were obviously a hard test. They have an easy schedule
They do.
the rest of the way.
Very easy schedule.
They get the Bills and the Ravens, which we will all be seeded for. Other than that, they should win the rest of their games. They get the Jets twice. They get the Giants in there. I'm pretty sure they get the Browns in there.
Bengals, Browns, Dolphins.
Right. So they should win the rest of their games other than the Bills and Ravens
And the Dolphins.
and the Dolphins. But
They play like that, bro. Who knows?
no, I mean, I'm moved. I moved.
I completely agree with you. I mean, the only drawback I was gonna add was the schedule. They've beaten some bad teams, but Bucs are, like you said, Bucs are a good team, and we got to. Yeah, I want to see them against the Bills and the Ravens later in the season when things really count towards the standings and all. But yeah, I mean,
Realistically, they're in the driver's seat to get the 1 seed.
yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They should get a first-round playoff bye, and the AFC playoffs should go through Foxborough.
That's so crazy
I mean,
to think
given where
about.
we're at right now,
Mike Vrabel, man.
like I know, like the expectations going into the season, they're different than what they are now. Given where we're at right this second, if they're not the 1 seed in the AFC, that's kind of disappointing. Given where we're at right now,
I
it
agree.
sets
I
up
agree.
for them.
I agree.
given the
It
schedule,
sets up for them.
don't agree with that.
bro, you get
I
the
agree.
Jets, Bengals,
sets up for
Giants,
them.
a bye week, and then you have to play the Bills and Ravens. Like
It sets up for them to be the 1 seed in the AFC.
you can't drop one. Not that you can't, but like you can't drop one of these games, bro.
They
And go into the
probably
bye. I'm sure.
will.
Yeah, I'm not saying
they'll be
like
fine.
yeah.
They'll be fine if they're not the 1 seed. No one's like, oh my god, the Patriots suck
Right.
if they don't get the 1 seed. But that's a huge
advantage.
Like, that's a
false
huge
start.
advantage for them. You don't have to play an extra game, and everything runs through Foxborough like that. That changes a lot. That changes for a young quarterback to not have to go on the road at all in the playoffs.
No, I completely agree. I mean, if you don't force Drake to have to play on the road, who's to say he doesn't just go out there and ball out in every single playoff game? But
That's what I'm saying, man.
I don't know. I don't know.
Like,
It's-
obviously, like, it's the Chiefs and the Bills are still the Chiefs and the Bills because of the quarterbacks they have. Even the Ravens with
Ravens, yeah.
Lamar, are, like, because of the quarterbacks they have. But realistically, where we're at right now, everything should run through Drake Maye and the Patriots.
yeah. I mean, I'm looking at the Colts and Broncos schedules too because they're also 8-2, and Colts both of those teams have to play the Chiefs. Broncos play the Chiefs twice actually, and I think both play the Packers if I'm seeing this correctly. No,
I mean,
the
the Packers
Broncos play the
suck, so-
Packers. Yeah, but they play good teams, like solid teams, and the Patriots do not. So, yeah, they really should. It's
I agree.
insane to think
Only
about.
pushback, like, at this point, the only pushback you should have on the Patriots is they're young and haven't been there before.
That's
Right.
That
all,
is
all
the
the
only
other
I agree.
all the other questions they've answered.
Right.
their
You know what
defense
I'm
is
saying?
elite.
I wasn't fully sold on their defense coming in. I wasn't
I
fully
was
sold
sold at
on
all on their defense.
I
coming
wasn't
in.
fully sold
Neither
on the
was I.
offensive line.
Nope.
The run game, you could still have questions about it, but I believe in Travion. I believe what we saw this week. The Bucs are, if they're
Good run
anything on
defense,
defense, they're a
yeah.
good run defense. You
Yeah.
know what
And
I'm
the
saying?
weapons too.
They've
They're
been
all
great.
playing great.
They've been
Yeah,
great.
they look great.
They've been
Yo,
great. That's
Kyle Williams looked fast.
Fast, dude. Different fast.
I didn't
Oh
know
my
he was.
God,
like,
I-
he didn't, he
was
didn't come out looking
moved.
that
I had
fast.
no
Not like that.
idea.
Yo, bro.
He looked like the
he's a
fastest
different
man
breed.
on
He looked like
planet
he got
Earth.
shot out.
That was
honestly.
crazy.
He looked like
They're
he got shot out
saying
of a
like
cannon, dude.
let him be the be the Z, Boutte be the X, and let Diggs just operate from the slot the rest of the year and
That's
see what happens, bro.
Probably what
See
they end
happens.
up. Look, Matt Collins
Matt Collins
has a
Bro,
role.
Matt Collins is always
the fourth guy. Yeah, Matt Collins
Shit,
shouldn't be
he
a
deserves to
full-time player.
start.
Get him some
And
fucking
Demario
bro.
can still do
He does.
it.
Demario Douglas is a
top,
good.
man.
he's
Hunter
a
Henry's a
good
good
guy.
tight end.
They got.
They have guys.
They have guys.
Yeah.
They do. They really do have guys.
I'm really, really moved by the Travion performance because
Yeah.
I thought the run,
That's all you needed to see.
not
like,
having a
yeah.
run game I thought would come to bite them. But like if you're able to take the pressure off Drake just in the slightest, like I know Drake could be Superman. We've seen it for 7 or 8 games now of the 10 games they've played. Like he has that in him, but if he doesn't have to be that for every second of every game, it changes a lot. If they could run the ball and manage the clock and, play the time of possession game with their great defense on the other end and limit how much Drake has to be Superman, it changes a lot for them.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't have an explosive run game for the first 9 games of the season, 10 games of the season, whatever it's been to this point. So, yeah, it's definitely adds on top. But I understand the questions of the schedule, but the 2 opportunities that they've really had to face good football teams in both the Bills and the Bucs, they've answered them.
Yeah.
So the Bucs have played everyone they've faced off close.
Yeah.
If they've lost close. Yeah. Like, they are a very good football team.
And that's the difference between them and the Colts and the Broncos too, is they have the Superman quarterback who can go toe to toe with those guys.
I mean, you would think so.
He is. Come on, man. Like,
there's still a lot of growth in Drake Maye's game that needs to be done, for sure.
No,
and he's playing MVP level football,
like,
which is scary, but
been the most accurate quarterback in football on the deep balls. Like, we know what he could do with his legs. Obviously, it hasn't been all perfect. Like, he definitely gets sacked more than you'd like.
Yes,
he's not
walks into him.
seeing pressure the way you'd like. But I mean, shit, man.
It's scary though to think that he has so much room to grow and he's already this goddamn good. Josh McDaniels just had a phenomenal season.
Yeah.
With Drake Maye, so I will say that I don't know if I'm ready to say that the Patriots are legit Super Bowl contenders yet, though, and that's coming from me, who's hyped up the Patriots all year. But I really think it's just as simple as it's the Chiefs.
So
I do.
I was gonna add
And the Ravens. I think the Ravens are the second best team in the AFC going forward.
Yeah. So they set up right now. They're at the 3 seed. They would get Buffalo, and then the Chargers are ahead of them, and the Jags are at the 7 seed. So I think we can. Well, no, the Steelers are division winners, so the Ravens will probably get that. Let's say the Chiefs are the 7 seed. Like, how good do you feel about a first round matchup against the Bills at home?
Chiefs, Bills?
Patriots.
Patriots, Bills.
Patriots,
Yeah,
Bills?
yeah.
Sorry.
I feel as good as I'm going to feel
Yeah.
about it.
I don't feel super confident to say they win that game. Like, honestly, I think that's about as close to a coin flip
given the
as possible.
landscape of the AFC, if you don't get the 1 seed, you're going up against probably
Right.
the Chargers, Bills, or Chiefs.
Right.
You're going up against the Superman quarterback.
Those are
one way
the
or
3
another.
wild card. Like, just like assuming how things play
Yeah,
out,
yeah.
those are probably the 3 wild card teams.
Yep.
So it's like that's why it's so essential that you get that first
Yeah.
round bye.
Yeah.
It's so essential that they get that for all those teams, the Colts, the Broncos. Like, it's so important that you get that first round bye.
I agree.
Because I don't feel good about them in any of those. I don't feel good about anyone in the AFC
No.
against any of those quarterbacks. Like, the only
Only
AFC
one is the Chiefs.
Mahomes. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Only team is the Chiefs.
Who even them, I don't know how good I feel about. Honestly, given how this is the most talented AFC that they've had to
Wow,
face.
you guys like kind of.
No, like it's still Mahomes, like, and they're still my favorite. But
No,
like,
I get what you're saying.
But this is definitely the toughest competition he's had to face in the
agree.
AFC in
I
his
agree.
career.
I understand it's a cop-out to say the Chiefs. Like, I definitely get that. But it's just every single year, all they've done is prove to me that it is them. And
Yeah.
it's until
Honestly,
proven otherwise.
Yeah, I agree. I don't even think they needed to do much this year because they haven't looked amazing this year. I think that
They're not in the playoffs right
Yeah,
now.
they're not. In the
Like,
play.
yeah.
It's just the Ravens and the Bills were always kind of, oh man, if they finally get theirs, and so far they haven't
Yeah.
this year. I think that makes them look so much more convincing. Is that even if the Chiefs are
Yes.
struggling, the Bills and Ravens are still
Right.
So who's going to be the one to do it if it's not Lamar or Josh?
Right.
The best way I
Exactly.
could put it is the Superman quarterbacks don't have the roster this year, and the rosters don't have the Superman quarterbacks.
That's a great way to put it.
But the
Yeah.
Patriots,
Could have both.
they got both.
might
They
have both.
could have both.
Nah, I turned face.
Yeah.
You like that?
Wait, why? Wait, what
on
do you mean
the
you turned
Patriots.
face? Oh, on the Patriots? Yeah, you did. You did.
That's
you did.
fire.
Wow.
That's fire. That's fire.
Yeah.
I'm bought in. I'm bought in.
So I'll go next with mine. My Week 10 takeaway is, we kind of touched on it last week, Matthew Stafford is the most valuable quarterback in the NFL this season. I can't give him the MVP because that belongs to a man wearing 28 for the Colts. But when you're talking about quarterbacks, it's been Matthew Stafford, man. He is the 6th player in NFL history with 4 passing touchdowns in 3 straight games, and the first player to do it without throwing an interception. This is Stafford we're talking about. He's known for throwing picks, and he's just been basically perfect the last few weeks. I mean, 20 touchdowns, no interceptions since week 4. He's 4th in passing yards. He's 1st in touchdowns. He only has 2 interceptions on the season. He's 4th in passer rating. And he finally got to 500 in his career, which is insane considering he started so bad on the Lions, how long he's been here. And he's, 37 now, and he's having probably the best season of his career. So, yeah, I just wanted to give Stafford some flowers, man. What he's doing is just insane. The no-look throws are I can't explain how he gets those. I don't get it. They have basically their own version of a tush push on about the 2-yard line. They just tell Devontae Adams to do whatever he feels like doing, and he's going to be open every single time and score a touchdown. And then Puka's been Puka this season. Their run game is humming, and it's been fun to watch. I mean, literally, someone tweeted, I saw it on the Twitter somewhere, that the 4 o'clock window is just Matthew Stafford doing the most unexplainable things ever and the Seahawks beating the shit out of someone. That's it. That's what the 4 o'clock window is this season. But, yeah, Staff's been special.
I agree. I mean, if you were to say, I know, it's JT, but MVP is not, he's going to get votes. He's top 3 right now. I think it's just a 3-man race. It's him, Darnold, and JT.
Stafford?
Oh,
yeah.
I think Drake Maye involved in that.
Drake Maye, too. Yeah, I agree.
I personally think it's a one-man race. Right now, it's Matthew Stafford. I understand all the Jonathan Taylor hype. He's second for me, but, man,
What do you mean? Wait, hold on. It was Jonathan Taylor last week, and
he puts up 250 and 3 tuds.
Right.
I know, I get it.
Did you say Jonathan Taylor last week?
Yes.
I did. I agree.
We cleaned house.
But then,
yeah.
honestly, when we had the conversation,
Matt Stafford
I
played
completely
football.
forgot Matthew Stafford played football.
Okay.
And then I was like, wait a second, it's Matthew Stafford. Matthew Stafford has been incredible this year. You gave him Devontae Adams. The only thing the Rams were missing was a red zone threat. That's been the biggest issue for them. You answered the call. Devontae just scores a touchdown every week on the back shoulder fade. It feels like Matthew Stafford is playing the best ball of his career. He's 37 years old, as you said. It makes legitimately no sense. Before, it was cool for everybody else to be throwing these fucking sidearm throws and shit. Stafford it just looks beautiful.
He's the godfather.
It's so pretty. It's so pretty every time he throws the football. I swear. But look, the numbers are just ridiculous. And I know Jonathan Taylor is on historical pace, but man, 25 touchdowns and 2 interceptions is historical in its own right. That does not happen. So, yeah, I mean, I think Stafford has just been ridiculous. I mean, just to give a couple numbers here, he leads the league over the last 5 weeks in EPA per play at the quarterback position by a wide margin, the same margin that it would take for second place to reach 9th place. So that's just how good he has been. It's ridiculous. Second most air yards per attempt. He's unbelievable, and he is the MVP in my personal opinion. The Rams are different. Right now.
It's kind of crazy that they're about to win the Super Bowl and then get a top 10 pick from the Falcons. That's
that's out of control.
No, I agree. I mean, they should. I mean, depending on what happens here tonight, but I don't even think that really matters. They should be the front runner in the
I think
NFC.
the Packers could win this game by 30, and I would still pick the Rams over them.
Yeah.
It's a mid-off.
Just don't trust the Packers.
Yeah, I mean, there's no reason the Rams shouldn't be the front runner in the NFC.
Yeah.
Kind of a boring conversation because we're all always so high on the Rams and Stafford. Not really much arguing or debating.
No, I know.
Point being, I agree. Did you guys see the Quentin Lake stuff from this past week?
No.
Pretty interesting. Quentin Lake has the safety. He has a podcast, and he had Blake Corum and Kyron Williams on.
I did see that.
And Quentin Lake asked, what's and not verbatim, but basically what's an underrated running back skill that doesn't get talked about enough? And Blake Corum went on this whole 2-minute spiel about ball security while Kyron's just sitting there. It was very odd because Kyron had a fumbling problem. So I thought that was pretty funny.
He's just trying to take his job while he's on a podcast with him. That's crazy.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty funny. But that's my takeaway from the Rams.
Yeah.
They're just so
I don't
good.
got.
I have one other stat here. After this is from Next Gen Stats. After 9 games, Matthew Stafford has already thrown more touchdown passes against the blitz than all but 2 quarterbacks in a season in the last decade. So against the blitz, he's been unreal. Lamar and Dak have the most with 24 in a season. Stafford's already at 20.
Whoa.
Holy shit.
It's pretty cool the era that we live in, that guys don't really get old and washed that much anymore. And a guy like Matt Stafford at age 37 could be playing his best
The
ball.
best season he's
Pretty
ever
cool.
had.
It's
And
pretty
he's
cool.
still got a stupid arm. Like some of these guys,
doesn't
their
make
arms
sense.
just
Imagine
don't
like
go
20
anywhere.
years ago, like telling someone like, oh yeah, like this guy already has a Hall of Fame career, like signed, sealed, and delivered. And he has back problems going into his age 37 season. But instead of just like hanging it up and taking his money, he's going to come out and play the best ball of his life.
Like if Brett Favre went to the Jets and just threw for 5K. Like,
But it's even just like the fact that like
or like
Stafford was supposed to, his elbow was supposed to be off his arm for like how many years? Like it's always like, oh, his elbow's cooked. Like there was a genuine time like a few years ago where it's like, Stafford, how much time does he have left? Because his arm is cooked.
Right.
It just isn't. Like it just
Modern
isn't.
medicine, man.
Dude, it's-
what an
and-
awesome thing.
And it's always like, yo, like he's gonna be the Matthew Stafford successor. Who's it gonna be? Like, when is that even gonna be? Like, it's
Matthew
just
Stafford will be the Matthew Stafford successor.
This might be the year that they draft a guy, honestly. You
think
said
so?
before, top 10 pick.
top 10.
oh,
like,
yeah.
They could take their guy and develop him for a
If
year.
they get it.
Stafford might play another, not might. Honestly, at this point, he's going to play another year. He's playing too good
wouldn't
not to. Like, it just
What's his
doesn't.
contract? It's this year, next year.
I think so.
Yeah, so we'll probably play his contract out.
I think it's, yeah. It's
I mean, unless he just gets the ring and rides off into the sunset, that'd be
Right.
pretty cool, man.
He's on pace for 4,500 yards and 47 touchdowns.
yeah,
4 interceptions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
17 game pace.
goated, bro.
That's
he's
just
gnarly,
silly,
dude.
bro.
If Stafford has a 47 touchdown to 4 interception season, like at 37, there's no words. I don't know. Like
That's probably
Go.
the only knock on him ever was throwing interceptions, and so yeah.
Who you taking all
Unreal.
time, Matt Stafford or Big Ben?
That's tough.
What?
That's tough, dude. Don't forget. Like that's definitely a conversation. Like let's not, dude. Big Ben is a dog. Like he was. Dude.
Yeah, no, you're right. It's not.
okay,
It shouldn't be a conversation.
I don't know. I just posted that TikTok. I can name one quarterback better than Big Ben Roethlisberger all time. And Dean said Matt Stafford, and I shut that shit down. But we got a few comments.
Okay. I thought
Like,
that you were.
like,
I thought when I
Stafford
said
clears.
that.
No,
Well,
you know what
Talent
was,
for talent, Stafford might be better.
yo, you
but
know what was
sure.
fire though? Dean said Drew Brees, and I stopped for a second. I was like, is Drew Brees better than Big Ben? And we like contemplated it for like 10 seconds. I didn't believe that shit for a second. I know.
Are you serious?
I know Drew Brees is better than
Okay,
Big
okay,
Ben.
okay, okay.
Oh,
Nah,
yeah,
Drew Brees
yeah.
clears.
Bro, the
Um,
TikTok made it to 1 minute and 2 seconds.
Good.
You know what I'm saying? That's good, right? Yeah. No, I'll let them know. The real ones I like know. The
real
ball
one.
sacks.
Ball sack.
Well, yeah, you're a big Stafford guy, so I thought
I love Matthew Stafford.
I thought you were
but
easily going to say Stafford over
Not
Big
at
Ben,
all.
and that's why I was saying that's obviously a conversation.
Not at all.
But I
It's
don't think
not a
it's
conversation, in my
I
opinion.
think it's a conversation.
It's
a
Big Ben.
conversation.
If Stafford were to win a Super Bowl this year, it's absolutely going to be a
I was gonna say
conversation.
he's going to pass him in passing yards this year.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's definitely a conversation. The only thing he really has in him is that, yeah, he has a ring in Pro Bowls. That shit does not matter.
don't give a
Pro
fuck
Bowls
about
don't
Pro Bowls.
It does matter,
bro.
though, like-
Pro Bowls don't matter, bro.
All
Bowls
Pro
don't
Bowls
matter,
No.
bro.
Pro Bowls don't matter, but let's not forget Big Ben was putting up stupid statistical seasons too in his prime. Like,
Sure.
this is the same guy that was still throwing for close to 5,000, if
Yeah.
not 5,000. Like, he was. Like, this is.
No, yeah.
He had some Superman plays in his prime. Like, we all
didn't
forget
age
how
like Stafford,
good Ben
though.
Roethlisberger was. What happened?
Did he age like Stafford though?
No, but he aged like milk. But
Right.
regardless,
It
like,
did take a while for him to age like milk, though.
No, it
did.
did. No, it
It
took
did.
forever. That's what I'm looking
once
at
he
right
hit
now.
like
Yeah.
36, that's when it started to
is
really
fine.
go
No, I mean,
down.
he threw for 5K at 36 actually. So
Exactly. After his 36-year-old season, that's when he really
yeah,
went
that's
downhill.
when things
I'm
went
pretty
downhill.
sure. Yeah. So it's Big Ben. It's Big Ben.
Yeah.
Easy.
No, I'm
Talent for talent, though, Matthew Stafford might be one of the most physically gifted quarterbacks in terms of arm ability that we've ever seen. So, in my opinion.
Type shit. What's
Go
your
ahead,
big
Jason,
Week
what's
10
your takeaway?
takeaway?
Mine was kind of, I don't know if I want to say like basic, but I really just love that we are. So now it's after week 10, and I just love how there's still so much uncertainty. Like I can't answer a single question. Like everything is still such a conversation, which is so nice. Like I have no idea who's going to win the NFC. I know we just talked and said it was the Rams, but the Eagles are still there. Mm-hmm. You know, like you believe in the Packers. I mean, the Lions are still the Lions. You know, you still have the Seahawks. Like there's just so like. But besides that, I think the NFC
Daniels
is pretty.
might not be out for the year.
Jane Daniels is so out for the year, bro.
Do not put him back in.
So out for the
Do not
year,
put that
bro.
motherfucker back in.
Oh
so
my
out for
goodness. But the NFC is wide open, and dude, the AFC is crazy. Like I can't tell you. Like I have no idea who's gonna win the AFC. No idea. Like not a clue. And I think that I know like you were saying before, like oh it's a cop out to say the Chiefs, but dude, it's gonna be interesting. Like Pat Mahomes, 14-2 at home in the playoffs, 3-2 on the road in the playoffs. It's not gonna run through Arrowhead.
Yeah.
It's not. He's not playing in Arrowhead this year in the playoffs. If they make the playoffs, which they will, he's not playing in Arrowhead. And yeah, 3-2 is fine, but dude, that is going to be interesting. Like, so just say he has to go on the road and face Drake Maye and Foxborough. Cinema, dude.
Foxborough, I'm scared of. Mile High, I'm scared of. I'm not scared of playing in no Indianapolis.
Me neither.
So.
I'm not. I didn't bring up. That's why I didn't bring up.
Not scared of playing in no
House.
Indianapolis.
House.
Yeah, fuck that shit, bro.
I'm not scared of
Fuck
no
that house,
motherfucking
bro.
Colts fans. Get out of here with that.
Scared of no Tyrese Halliburton fans.
No, yeah.
Bro, the Patriots hosting a playoff game versus the Chiefs, bro.
That's
It'll
electric,
be loud.
bro. That's
in there,
electric, bro.
That might be one that the BallGame podcast may have to attend, is all I'm saying.
Jason
but-
won't join us, so he'll be in Brooklyn.
No, I'm seated.
Yeah, you're seated in your house because
Nah,
you're not
I'm
coming
seated
with
in
us.
Foxborough, bro.
Definitely seated in your
I'm
house.
seated in Foxborough.
Bro's just trying to chill.
Nah, I just want to chill, bro. Let's just all chill and we'll be
No,
fine.
that's not
bro.
chilling though. We'd be going
That's what
out.
I'm
He doesn't
saying.
want to go over the
That's
bridge,
what I'm
bro.
saying.
He doesn't
You
want to
just
go
be
over the
chilling at
bridge.
home.
How many bridges you gotta take?
I was gonna say, you know how many
A
bridges
lot.
you gotta go to? You gotta go over. Might be a tunnel in there too.
We could fly.
Damn, you spending our money like that?
Oh, your card.
Nah, Daboll got it. Yo, Daboll got it.
Spending Dabble's money, bro.
Daboll got it, bro. Come on, bro.
Make sure you guys sign up for Daboll and just go BallGame for a free $25.
Please, so Jason can come to Foxborough. You know how crazy the Tom Brady Drake Maye edits would go if he beat Patrick Mahomes in Foxborough in the playoffs.
That'd be tough. But dude, even like everything else with the I don't know who's gonna win any award. Like I know we could say JT, but we could also say Stafford. You could say Drake Maye. You could say
The betting
Sam
odds don't
Darnold.
favor JT, so like he probably won't.
Betting
win
odds
the-
are fucking stupid.
Yeah, no, but
bro.
like he probably won't win the award. That's the thing.
So
But even
dumb, bro.
who's rookie of the year? Is it Emeka, Tyler Bourne, can it be Jackson Dart?
It's Jackson Dart.
Dude, but like there's nothing certain, and it's week 10.
I
agree.
There's
Yeah, I agree
nothing
with
certain.
you.
I love that. I love
Williams?
that.
No,
Travion?
Yo, maybe.
but it is Jackson
Travion?
Dart. Like it is.
Yo, I bet on Travion doing rookie of the year.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Beginning of the season or just now?
Yeah, it's a donation is what we call.
Okay.
I agree with you though. There's so much uncertainty.
I can't
Like,
answer a single question.
That's kind of
with
why
confidence.
I think we all favor the Chiefs, because when there's so much uncertainty, you go with the guys that have been there, done that
Yeah.
the most. But I completely agree with you. Like,
I'm not going to lie, bro. I know I said I'll never bet against them again. I'm really here for this Patriots thing. I'm
Jeez.
really here. I know I'm turning face, but
Wow.
you're
You
allowed,
are turning face.
you're allowed to change, bro. You're allowed
It's too
to, like,
early, bro. It just feels too
Bro, it's
early.
week
for them.
10.
No, I'm saying like it's too early for the Patriots.
Oh.
I think it's too early for them. Every team needs to go through the process of like, except for I guess the Chiefs. The Chiefs were the one team that like I guess didn't have to go through it. The rest of the team did. Mahomes didn't.
It's just like they check
Patriots have
all
it.
the boxes, dude. They check all the boxes. And the reason why none of these past few years, those up-and-coming AFC teams have been able to do anything is because they didn't have the Broncos last year. You know,
Yeah,
none
no
of these
quarterback.
teams have had the
Yo, don't
quarterback
turn heel.
play. Like they
I've
have
turned.
they have the quarterback play. They have the coaching. They have like the infrastructure. They have it, bro. They're right there. Like, and Drake Maye is that good. I saw it last year, a young quarterback be able to like get on that stage and be super cool and composed, calm and collected. You know what I'm saying? Like,
he didn't play Mahomes though.
he didn't play Mahomes,
play
but I'm
Mahomes.
sure he would have been cool, calm and collected. He might not have won.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah. Might not have been enough.
But this team is so much better than the
So much
Commanders.
better.
from last year.
Significantly better than the Commanders from last year. But the Commanders from last year,
Didn't have to play the Chiefs. I know.
yes,
I know.
they played a banged up Lions squad.
No, I'm obviously not gonna pick anyone over the Chiefs, but man, bro, like
I don't think it's obvious. Like
they have
I'm
just as
definitely not
much-
picking the Patriots over the Chiefs. If I'm picking any team over the Chiefs, truth be told, it will probably be the Ravens.
No.
I will pick the Ravens
I
over
might
the
pick
Chiefs
the
if I'm going to pick
Patriots over the
any
Ravens.
team.
yeah, I don't know about that.
I don't know about that one.
It's that simple. The Ravens have been there. Like, has
Have
it been
they?
perfect for Lamar? No, but
What happens when they get there, though?
Yeah, it's
if they
it hasn't been
crumble.
perfect for Lamar. But it doesn't matter. I'm not ready to take the Patriots over the Chiefs yet. I'm just.
No, I'm not there.
I'm still taking the Bills over the Chiefs,
I'm not.
especially if they play in
No
Buffalo.
shot.
The Bills over the
play.
Chiefs?
Yeah,
Okay, bro.
bro, why?
Okay, bro.
Just
Okay,
faced each
bro.
other 2
What do you mean,
weeks ago.
why?
Then they lost to the
It was just
Dolphins.
2 weeks ago. All right, fine.
They lost
You're
to the
moved-
Dolphins.
Billy, you
moved by the
every
Bills beating
year.
the Chiefs in the regular season?
Yeah,
that
every
moves
year.
No, I'm
you
saying
do
I
that.
would
That's
take
happened
that.
the last 4
That's
seasons.
fire, that's
I would
fire.
take that easily over the Ravens over the Chiefs. Easily over the Ravens
No.
over the Chiefs. What's
No.
your reasoning for that?
No, I agree with that. The Bills are always like the Bills are my number 2.
Yeah.
Patriots are creeping right there.
The Ravens are a better football team. That's my reason for it.
It just hasn't
I
mattered.
don't agree.
They were a better football team last year, too. They were a much better football team last year.
And their Mark Andrews dropped from potentially being in the AFC Championship.
You could do that with that.
We were
you
at
could
the
do
game.
that
I'm
with
just
just about
saying.
anything.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
plays.
That shit was just to force overtime too.
Yeah.
I know, of course, but you never know. The Ravens, I don't know. I don't know, man.
I think if anything though, the Patriots are on that tier with them. Like the reason why I
No, it's
refuse
Chiefs.
for not the Chiefs with the Bills and the Ravens. I'm saying, like the reason I refuse for weeks and weeks to put the Colts in that tier with the Bills is because of the quarterback play.
Right.
The Patriots have it. Patriots have it. Drake Maye is special, bro.
I agree. I think Drake
You seen
Maye
that
is
TikTok
special,
girl
but-
dressed up as Drake Maye for Halloween?
Yes.
That was fire.
I did.
I didn't see that.
Dude, there's just so much more uncertainty with the Chiefs having to go on the road in the playoffs. That's unfamiliar
I just
territory.
don't think so, though.
Bro, 5 games compared to what is it, 16?
16, yeah.
Dude, that's wild. That is like insane.
For sure, but they've won games on the road in the playoffs.
That's fine, but
3
that's
of them.
but still
And
that's
they've
still
lost
not
2.
what they have to do. Like that's,
They've
that's just not.
lost 2.
But you're
one
not
of them was to
asking
the
them.
GOAT.
I know, but
One of them
that's
was to the
not a
GOAT.
great winning percentage. 3-2 is 3-2
talking-
compared to what? 16-3.
It was 14 and
But
2.
we're talking about Mahomes losing one of those in his first playoff run. That was in his first
But
playoff
that's what I'm
run
saying. He hasn't
against
had a-
We don't
Thomas
know.
Edward Patrick
But that's
Brady
what I mean.
Jr.
And he hasn't really had to go on the road since. What he faced Joe. That was in Cincinnati.
He
How
lost.
many years ago? He lost. That's what I mean. Like he
That's
hasn't.
it.
But they don't. That's it. And he hasn't been had to go on the road since. It's always been through Arrowhead. AFC's always through Arrowhead. This year it's not through
I swear to
Arrowhead.
God, a few years ago he had to go on the road twice.
It
and won both of those
was-
games.
First one was he played Tampa Bay, Philly, in the Super
Bay.
Bowl. Tampa Bay, Brady.
Are those the road games?
These don't count
Dude,
as road
that's
games.
Well, that one
wild.
technically was a road game. They were in
Oh
Tampa.
yeah, that's right. That's Super Bowl.
That Super Bowl was in
All right,
Tampa.
but that's also fucking horse shit. Then we're not counting that as a fucking playoff road game.
So
though.
then he has even a worse winning percentage on the road.
What do you mean? He lost that Super Bowl.
Oh, he lost. Oh, that's
yeah,
what he lost.
actually,
But
he,
we're not counting that.
The 2 he won were in Buffalo and in Baltimore.
Yes.
The AFC Championship. In the AFC
They were
Championship
literally in the same
divisional.
playoff run,
Yeah,
correct?
yeah.
Yes. No, I'm not fucking
that was 2
concerned.
years ago.
I was in 24. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not fucking concerned about that.
I don't know. It's just Foxborough's different, man. Foxborough could be different.
Buffalo, Baltimore.
Yeah, but we're not really concerned with the Ravens.
No, I'm not saying like
we're not
he's.
concerned with the Ravens. We're not concerned
I'm not
with
worried
the
about
No, I'm not saying like Mahomes is going to be some different quarterback because he has to play on the road. Like it's Mahomes, but it definitely opens the door.
It
at
opens the
least.
door. That's
It
all I'm saying.
Opens the door.
That's all I'm saying.
It definitely opens the door.
There's a lot more
I would agree.
uncertainty.
The door
Yeah.
may be closed very, very quickly. It's Mahomes.
I'd
and Andy
feel a
Reid.
different type of way if it wasn't the Patriots. But it's the Patriots, and they haven't been in this moment yet. They have not played with this currently constructed team. Drake Maye has not touched the playoff field. I would say they're the 3rd best team in the AFC, for sure, in my personal opinion. I would take them over the Bills, probably. It's close. But, again, it's crazy to say I would take Baltimore. I would. I think it's just a different feel with the Ravens. With Lamar coming back, I think
it's
they're
the
back.
exact same feel. It's bad.
I don't
Yeah,
think
but
so.
Right, but even if they are back, what does that lead to? Like,
Yeah,
They're
we'll
going to win
see.
their division.
It's not like they've
right?
done anything in the
right,
playoffs.
yeah, they'll win their
really.
division. They'll win a playoff game, and then they'll run into the Bills or the Chiefs, and they'll lose.
I don't know,
Yeah,
man.
probably.
They were the best roster in not named the Eagles last year, and didn't matter.
Didn't it?
I just feel better about the Ravens than I do. They've been to the playoffs.
Insane,
That's
bro.
it. They've been to the playoffs. The Patriots haven't to this point.
No, I don't. I mean, I don't know. I think the Ravens are just like it was so obvious.
And
they're
the
gonna pick
Bills
it
are
up,
just
get to the playoffs.
The
you know what I
Bills'
mean?
window
Like,
is closed. The Bills' window
But the
is
Ravens'
closed.
window is open.
Yes.
Right.
I don't agree.
Yes.
With
Yeah, you lost, man.
Yeah, I don't. I'm not
I think
feeling
their
it.
windows are like
that. The same.
the same. Yeah.
No,
Exact same.
not at all.
If one of
The
them,
Bills are not good. They're not. It's Josh Allen. That's it.
No, 100%.
Honestly, I think they're worse when it's primarily just Josh Allen. Their best games are when they shove the ball to James Cook a million times. Let
Yes,
James
their
Cook.
defense fucking sucks.
So the Ravens' defense has been so bad for the
The
majority
Ravens'
of the
defense
season.
the last 3 weeks has been really good. Lamar coming back has changed the entire aspect of the
But
team.
Lamar was back for the
100%.
first however many weeks of the season, and the defense was allowing however many points they allowed.
100%. They were ass. But the Ravens always do this. They start the season with their defense being ass, and then they eventually figure it out. That's what happened so far this year, too.
But if we're relying on them doing what they usually do, then how are the playoffs going to be different?
The end result is going to be the same, right?
If they're just going to do what they usually do.
Lamar was playing his best ball of his career. That's why. That's why I think it's different. So
So is Drake Maye. He is.
he hasn't been to the playoffs.
He's
That's
playing
true.
the best ball of his career.
He hasn't been to the playoffs, bro.
So
he
when he
hasn't
gets
played
to
a
the
single playoff
playoffs,
game.
guess what? When he gets to the playoffs, he's going to be playing the best playoff ball of his career.
That's true.
No matter what.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's
You
a
know what
good
that
one.
could be? That could be Sam Darnold playoff ball.
Come on, bro. You don't believe that.
I don't know.
Next topic. Next
I don't know
topic.
what
You
to
don't
believe.
that.
I don't know
Come on,
what to
it's
believe.
Drake fucking May. Come on, bro.
Drake May. That's who we're talking
That's what I'm
about.
saying.
So
That's
I
what
don't
I'm
know.
saying.
I don't know. All I know is this quarterback, if they
Like,
were to
what-
make it to the playoffs.
Like, I'm normally the wait and I got to see guy, but like with Jaden last year, it was just a feeling for me, and I'm going to victory lap that till the day I die. Like, I saw it and I believed in it. Like, what do you expect from Drake just because he hasn't been there?
The whole
and Lamar
team.
and Josh have.
The entire team has not. This
I know,
iteration
but if
of this
you believe
team
in the
has not.
infrastructure as much as you do, because I know you believe in the infrastructure.
of course I
this
do.
team. So why
I love
would,
Vrabes.
Right. So why wouldn't it translate to the playoffs?
I'm just not. I'm not certain of it yet.
Especially
like,
when the AFC is as weak as it's ever been in the past 5 years.
weak
Why
is
not?
tough. I don't know if it's as weak as it's ever been. To be honest with
It's
you,
not
I
as
think you could
top-heavy.
argue it's as strong as it's ever been.
Because it's not as top heavy. Because those three teams aren't as good as they normally are. That's why it looks. That's why the makeup looks the way
I
it
just
does.
think it's. I think it's a.
It is a bloodbath, but it's a bloodbath because the Bills, Chiefs, and Ravens don't look overwhelmingly dominant like they normally do. If you really like break it down,
Yeah.
right? I'm cooking.
No, you're cooking.
You're cooking.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
I mean but I just don't think the Bills look. The Bills haven't looked super dominant the last few years. Yes, they've won a ton of regular season games, but they haven't looked super year over year. They haven't. And the Ravens, yes, last year, completely
Yeah, but
different.
with the Bills, though, like it's the same shit as Mahomes. Like the Bills, you know, when they get into the playoffs, Josh Allen's gonna get into that mode. Like, and they are a dominant team come playoff time. It's fucking Josh Allen in the playoffs.
But they don't get it done because they run into
no,
Mahomes.
they don't. Right, exactly. But they're gonna win a playoff game or two, probably. Like, it's tough.
I think the Bills and the Patriots are probably about the same that I trust come playoff time. The Bills for a different reason
Why
than the Patriots.
Ravens? That's where you're losing me.
I agree. I'm not told. I just
Call it a gut feeling, honestly. I don't have legitimate reasons behind it. Call it a gut feeling. I have
Can't
a
argue that.
feeling that the Ravens will be a very different team this year come playoff time. I just do.
Can't argue
I
that.
don't know what it is. I just do. So
Honestly, I feel like if I am a playoff team, the Ravens are probably amongst the top of teams I would want to like in the playoffs, amongst teams I want to face.
nah.
I would.
I think I would want to face the Colts.
that's honestly where it ends. But honestly, like
depends on what team I am.
It-
Yeah.
I would definitely take any of the wild card teams.
I'd
over the
love to
Ravens.
see Denver.
yeah, you would.
I'd be down to see
I'd
Denver.
love
Yeah, you
I'd be
would.
down to see.
Love to
Oh
see
my
that, bro.
God.
Give me
Oh my-
Denver. Give me the Chargers.
Yo, get out of here. The Chargers?
Yes.
Yeah, give me the Chargers.
Give me Denver. Give me the
What are your
Chargers.
thoughts on that? You're a Chargers guy.
Give me the Colts.
I mean, with Joe Alt being in and out,
And
it's kinda
Slater.
rough, yeah.
You'd
And-
rather see the Chargers or the Ravens?
And Justin Herbert sucks in the playoffs.
Obviously the Chargers.
Yeah, I mean,
Is that obvious?
Yes, yes,
That's
it
obvious.
is.
Yeah.
Obvious. I don't even think it's that obvious. I really don't even think it's that obvious.
I mean, like, I low-key think the
Jason.
Chargers
Dude.
are a better football team, but Justin Herbert has actually shown to suck in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Twice.
Yeah.
Lamar hasn't done that much more. Like, he hasn't done that much more in the
He's
playoffs.
had good playoff performances, though.
Chill.
Don't do that.
Justin Herbert's been ass in
He's been
the
terrible.
ass booty cheeks.
What does he have?
Daniel
Like,
Jones
what does he have? Like
type
7
shit,
picks
yeah.
in 2 games in the
Yeah,
playoffs?
come on.
I don't know. I'm just not bought in. I'm not like
I think Herbert could flip that switch though.
he could easily flip.
I
it.
agree.
The Chargers are like, you don't want to play
He
any of these teams
could.
in the AFC though. Like they're all very
Sure,
very good.
maybe.
No, I'll play the Broncos any day.
Yo,
I'll play the Broncos any day, twice on
Colts,
Sunday.
Broncos, Chargers, I don't fear them whatsoever. Steelers, if they're in the playoffs, don't fear them whatsoever.
they're not making the
They're not
playoffs.
making the playoffs.
No.
They're not making the playoffs.
The 3 teams,
Don't
4.
fear them if you're who though? From Baltimore?
Baltimore.
Baltimore should be scared of everyone.
That's what I'm
'cause they
saying.
suck.
Baltimore
agree.
should be scared.
Baltimore
That's my
does not
point.
suck.
Yeah, but you're talking about who's
Baltimore
gonna.
without Lamar sucks.
No,
You're-
not suck. Sucks is stretching it.
You're
But
talking
in the
about-
grand scheme of the AFC, like
They're the second best team. You should be the.
based on what though?
You said before that no one can stop Jonathan Taylor. You think the Ravens are going to stop Jonathan Taylor come playoff time? Like, I'm scared of that.
I
if I'm
trust the Ravens stopping Jonathan Taylor more than I trust like the Bills stopping Jonathan Taylor. The best run defense in the playoffs is going to be the Patriots. That's first and foremost.
Sure.
The Colts and the Colts would be a perfect matchup for the Patriots specifically. So the Patriots should be wishing that
Yeah.
that's who they somehow end up playing. But I don't want to see the Ravens. If I'm them, I'm praying they win their division. If I'm
you're
the Patriots,
you don't want to see the Ravens.
you do not want to see the Ravens.
No, I'd probably agree. I don't know. It's tough.
I mean, realistically, like I'm not happy about seeing any of
Right,
these
that's
teams
where it's-
other than getting to see Bo Nix.
Yo,
Like,
I actually completely agree. Like
actually,
unironically, I completely agree. I completely agree.
Like I know Justin Herbert's ass in the playoffs, but I'm sure none of these teams are like,
Nah, they don't wanna
like,
see this.
Yes, we get to see Justin Herbert. Yes,
But
let's
no.
go.
But
Yes!
you
Justin
are
Herbert.
but you are thinking
I mean,
like
in
that because like in relation to the other
everyone
teams you
else,
could
yeah,
possibly play.
besides the
Yes.
Broncos.
I can't even say anything yet.
Besides Broncos, 100%, I agree with you. Yes.
But like in relation to all those teams, yes. But in the grand scheme of things, like the Ravens are like, yes, let's go.
Yeah.
Easy matchup versus Justin Herbert. Yes. The battle of the Harbos. Yes, that's exactly what we wanted. We're shooing.
got them right where we want them.
Yeah, like nah. None of these teams are happy. Even the Chiefs. The Chiefs, who are dominant and should be beat everyone, they're not happy about anyone they play besides the Broncos.
Come on, bro.
You think the Chiefs are hyped? Like, yes, Justin Herbert, who dicked us down in week 1 in what, Brazil, Germany, wherever that was. Yes, that's exactly who we want to play. Yes. Like, nah.
They're seeing Bo Nixon saying that though.
Yes.
Yo, why did you turn heel?
Because he fucking sucks.
Oh, here we go, bro.
Alright.
No one can. No, there's no loyalty. This podcast has zero loyalty. Who's loyal here? There's no loyalty.
I'm loyal. I was
You're
never a
loyal
Bo
to
Nix fan.
Baker.
Yeah.
I literally am a Giant fan. I have gone to bat every single fucking week for that team.
Yo, I'm loyal
If
to Drake Maye. I've
anybody
been a
is
fan
loyal.
since North
That's true.
Carolina.
No, that's not true. First, you were the one saying that the Chiefs weren't going to win the division. Now they're the best team in history, in NFL history. Now they're like unstoppable.
because I was right on both fronts.
Yo, you know what was fire? Wait, listen to this one. We do the podcast every Wednesday. We make sure you guys check that out on Wednesday, dropping on Thursday. We do fantasy football start sits and we do our weekly pick 'em. Matty J wasn't here for the podcast. He had something happen, but he came back for the pick 'em TikTok. He said Sunday Night Football, the Steelers. I believe their defense is back. I'm going with the Steelers on the TikTok. It's
know where
on
my
the
money
BallGame
went?
podcast TikTok. We're sitting at Friendsgiving yesterday. Bro says, "Oh, I bet on the Chargers."
Dude, there's no loyalty. There's no loyalty.
No loyalty to the sacks.
I bet on the
I love the Sacks.
Chargers. he
Oh,
says.
first of all, shout out to the Sacks, man. Everybody that commented on the podcast, the full length podcast, I appreciate you. I saw it. I love you all. Thank you. First of all, just
Yeah,
had to get
shout
that
out
out
to
there.
the
Sacks.
Thank you guys for that. It meant a lot. Anyways,
then you lied to them.
I'm on the TikTok.
Son of a bitch.
Did. Think about how many people like probably saw that TikTok and were like, "Wow, like Glasses guy picked the Steelers. Like he makes a good point. Their defense is back. Like Steelers money on."
Why did you have the
Probably like 5 people,
notes
bro.
app behind you?
what?
No.
No, this wasn't TikTok.
This was on our TikTok.
There's a chance. There's a non-zero chance that someone put their house on that because you.
No, there's a 0% chance someone did.
There's
that
a
based on
non-zero
my
chance.
People
thought
definitely
process.
see your picks and they're like, Glasses knows the most ball. Like I'm riding him.
I don't know if they
100%.
say that. They hate my takes, which is
No,
perfectly okay.
bro.
Trunks definitely lost money because of that.
Yo, Chunks.
I said Trunks, but
No,
okay.
Chunks too.
Oh, Trunks too.
No,
yeah.
I actually told him to take the Chargers, and guess what he did? He took the
Of
Chargers.
course he did.
bet
Of
the
course
Chargers.
he did. Of course he
Hey,
did.
He would never
Nah, my
fade
cousin.
his.
Oh.
He would never fade his loyal king.
Look, I'm just saying.
He's not
What I
loyal.
end
No,
up
he's not
doing
loyal.
is
He's
I
loyal.
look at the lines.
I see that you bet
so
on the
right.
Chargers.
I always end up betting against the public.
is betting.
Exactly.
The public is betting on the Chargers, man.
No.
The Steelers, on the
You're so
There it
right.
is.
The public is fuck the public. I bet on the line. Yes,
public.
you're so right. Now tuck me in the bed while we watch this
the
game.
public.
Oh,
You're not loyal. You also just said you need another team to root for. The
Tell me
Giants
again-
will have
tell me
7
again
games
how
left.
the Ravens are
Yeah, they
better
do
than
have 7
the
games
Bills.
left, and they won't make the playoffs. So who am I rooting for come playoff time?
You don't know. They're not eliminated yet.
Jason.
yo, you know that he has a better
loyalty,
record
bro.
than him
Bro.
in Dynasty still, and we're 10 weeks in.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
Watch.
7-3. My cousin is 8-2. Guess how many more points I have than him? I have 270 more points than my cousin. He has a better record than I
bro.
do.
Here we
Sound like
go.
Dean,
Here
bro.
we go.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Put the points in the bag.
It's
bro.
okay because I'm gonna still win the championship, so it's all good.
Give
Anyways,
Zay flowers.
anyway, just give him his flowers, bro. Literally, I bet where the public is. I bet the opposite of where the public is.
Basically,
That's-
everything Matty J tells you to do, he's probably. There's a chance he's lying.
What I'm telling you
I also-
is
He's
pay
lying.
I also wanna
attention
be
to the
different
lines
now
and
that
where
I'm
the
thinking
money
about
is
it.
going before the game.
Because like Dean's gonna come back and sit in your seat and say the Chiefs. Like you're obviously always gonna say the Chiefs, and now you're saying the Chiefs. Like I might as well just say the Patriots. Like we do a podcast. Our job is to entertain. Like
We
can't
do
all
entertain
say
though.
the
We
same
disagree on a lot of things. To be fair,
No, I know,
have
but we
been.
can't get to come playoff time and not agree on everything, bro.
It's,
That's what made the
I'll
playoffs
probably
last year
see-
so fun,
Watch,
bro.
the Ravens will end up playing against the Chiefs, and I'll be like, yo,
Yo, bro said,
Ravens are gonna beat the Chiefs. Look on his body.
I can't do it, bro. Get this guy
Bro's
away
a
from me,
Bo
bro.
Nix fan over here talking about the Ravens being bad.
Bro, I can't, bro. Enough of this Ravens talk, bro. They're not even
Yeah,
500.
your team's good.
Yeah, my bro. What are you talking about? Why do you gotta take a jet shot? Why do you gotta take a shot of the Jets?
no, yo,
Yo,
Bo Nix
back to
was
back
on
quarterback's
Thursday
good.
Night
Bro,
Football.
back
Your
to back
favorite
wins, bro.
quarterback's
Bro,
good.
why am I getting hated on?
Football, that's a movie, bro. That was one of the
Yo,
better
wait, what's our
football games I
TikTok
watched.
intro usually? Yo, Thursday Night Football is gonna be a movie. It was the complete fucking opposite
Yo, let's
of a
spin
movie.
this wheel for our picks, and we take them more on everything.
I have double-digit points on the Raiders. All right,
My
that was
QB is
tough.
8
That was
bro.
tough.
My QB is 8-2. That's all.
I can't believe Troy Franklin snatched Cortland Sutton's chain, though.
Cortland sucks, bro. Who said that
Yo,
from the start?
what is your
Who
hate
said
with
that from
him?
the
Yo,
start?
that was a good take.
Yo,
That
who
was a
said
good take.
that from the start, bro?
Yeah,
Yes.
but
He was
Cortland
having a
Sutton
good
in the
year,
back.
bro. Relax. Damn, why are you fucking hating on Cortland Sutton now? It's not Cortland Sutton's problem
Oh,
that
here
Bo
we go.
Nix is fucking trash.
Yo, chill. This is friggin' nuts. Over the past month, Troy Franklin's lowest first target rate in a single game is higher than Cortland Sutton's highest rate in a game.
So the NFL trade deadline just passed last week, but the fantasy football trade deadline is coming up this week. So these are going to be some players that you should be buying and selling ahead of the fantasy football trade deadline. I'm going to kick it off with my buy being Quinshon Judkins of the Cleveland Browns. Quinshon Judkins is just a really good running back, and he's 11th in the NFL in rushing attempts, so he gets the ball a lot. And the Browns are a bad team, so you would think they throw the ball a lot, but they play very good defense, so they have a lot of low-scoring games, which favors running the ball. And his schedule, he gets Baltimore, Las Vegas, San Francisco, Tennessee, Chicago, Buffalo, Pittsburgh, and Cincinnati. All of those are at minimum top 15 in most points allowed to the running back position. So Judkins, he's not necessarily a buy low. He'll cost you quite a bit, but I think he could be a real league winner down the stretch of the season.
I just think the Browns fucking suck.
I mean, it really hasn't mattered all that much, though.
That's all I
The Browns suck.
Say.
Like, there's no argument there, but he's still been really good despite that.
Start Shador.
Yeah, okay.
Agreed. You don't
Please.
think so?
Store sucks.
Come on.
Yeah, so does Dylan Gabriel though. So
Still Gabriel definitely also sucks.
I do like the Judkins pick though. I love Judkins the talent. But yeah, I just think the Browns are so bad that I would be scared to trade for any player that plays for Cleveland.
I mean, he put up
and you
put up
expect
points.
to score touchdowns.
He put up points against Green Bay and Detroit though. Like he scored on them, but like
So, I think, right? Or not?
yeah, like he could play. I'm not gonna say he's like matchup proof, but like
He'll volume his way there.
yeah.
He's efficient.
Yeah.
He's efficient too. Yeah, I mean, my buy low player right now is definitely Derrick Henry. With Lamar Jackson coming back, the Ravens offense is going to score a ton more touchdowns. They've been much more efficient, obviously, of course, with Lamar coming back. So I think now's the perfect time. The rest of his schedule kind of lends to him actually most likely playing pretty well, and we all know how the king operates. When winter comes around, Derrick Henry plays his best football. He'll wear on you. It's physical. I do expect Derrick to have a phenomenal remainder of the season. That's just where I'm at. I will say one thing, though. He has taken a slight step back this year. He doesn't look like the same guy that he has throughout the entirety of his career. But regardless, I think the touchdowns will be there. So I do think Derrick Henry is a perfect buy low candidate.
I'm going to backtrack a second. I meant to ask you.
Yeah.
What's like a trade package for your buy low? If you could just like think of one off the top of your head. Like maybe in a league that you may be looking to go buy Quinshon Judkins. What's like a package you would draw up to go acquire him?
I mean, he's the RB21 on the season, and that's, not starting out as the guy. I mean, it was week 1 where he only played 27% of snaps, but has a bye week in there too. So I'm looking at him as like a high-end RB2. Maybe I'll offer like, I don't know, in a 1-for-1. Like, let me see. I'm just looking at my teams. Maybe I'm throwing in.
It's tough.
It's tough to like come up with.
Build it.
Yeah, it's always tough to come up with a trade for me. But
You know what the worst is? When nobody fucking responds, or like
deal with
you
that a
send a
lot.
trade and they just like decline instead of trying to send.
So I got
proposal
bullied
in return.
into making a trade in my MB league. I got bullied because they hit me up for trades and I don't answer, and they hit me with the like, bro has a podcast but won't make a trade, like some shit like that. So that's why I did that Josh Jacobs trade.
What was it?
I traded Jacobs and Jameson for Ladd and Travion. Low-key worked out for me this week.
Shit,
I don't
it
know what
has
Jacobs
worked.
is
He's
doing right
not
now,
doing
but
much.
low-key worked out for me. I still lost, though, because Garrett Wilson went off.
Wait, what is this in terms of dynasty or redraft?
redraft, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd put like a wide receiver 2 and maybe a flex if you have to get it done, like a lower end wide receiver 2 maybe, and then like a solid flex guy. Maybe that's a good package to get it done. If the guy who has Judkins needs depth, then you do that. If not, just like, take a guy that's in your lineup and been pretty solid and just call your shot, whether if you like Judkins over.
So,
you
like,
know what I mean?
yeah, like you're probably not going to be able to trade like a running back straight up
Right.
for him. So, like, in terms of receivers, guys around that range, like, would you do Diggs for Judkins straight up?
Yeah.
You would?
I would.
Just like in a vacuum, like obviously not, it depends on what you
Context
need for your
matters.
team,
That's
but
most of
just
the time, yeah.
in a vacuum, who do you think scores more fantasy points the rest of the season?
Diggs.
I don't know. It's tough. The receiving room is so. Diggs also, I think, is usually like a 60% of the snap type of wide receiver.
He has been so far this year. Yeah, but I do
He
think they
is.
will ramp up as the season goes on.
Already week
They
10,
just
though.
spread the
I know,
wealth.
I know.
Like they spread the wealth over there.
They also
been-
have no reason to ramp him up.
Exactly.
True.
Right.
No, good point. But he's still been effective. Even in that
unless the booty injury is that serious.
Yeah.
That's it. But even at that, he was injured. And I
grade
think
1
he's
hamstring
still.
strain, he said he'd be fine. Like,
Yeah, that's a close one. I have a tough time with running backs on bad teams. I know for Judkins, it hasn't mattered. And he does, like you pointed out the schedule, he does get some very, very favorable matchups. So I like it.
I'm with Diggs in that one.
I'm probably going Judkins there, honestly. I'm probably going Judkins there. What about, like, Debo?
Judkins.
Judkins, yeah. Don't love Mario.
Especially with Mariota starting. Yeah, absolutely.
That's true.
Yeah, I mean, Debo was saved by a touchdown this past week. What about, like, a Zay Flowers?
I think Zay.
Judkins.
Yeah. Probably.
Lamar back.
I think Zay has some big games in him coming up.
He has a high floor too, which helps.
Super
with
high
Lamar,
floor.
Because
so.
they scheme touches for him. Yeah.
Super high floor.
I think that one's like if you really need a running back, because if you have Zay, he's probably a flex. Like he might be your wide receiver 2 in some situations.
Yeah.
But if you have him as your 2, you should have good running backs. So if you
Just
need
in a
running back,
vacuum,
yeah.
like, who do you think scores more points the rest of the year?
Probably. I'll go Zay.
Okay. Where are you at
Slightly.
on that one, Jason?
It's tough because you always know what we were talking about this before. Like, you know that Zay is most likely not going to break into the top 20. He's never done it in his career, and he's having a really nice season so far, and he's wide receiver 23 on the year. So, I mean, if you're looking for the floor, I guess you go with Zay, but I like the upside of Judkins enough. But I just don't know if I like it enough. I'd probably take Zay over Judkins because of that floor.
Yeah.
But Judkins has that high.
He's
He has a
super high
higher.
ceiling,
Yeah, I just don't know if he reaches it.
Especially with the matchups, like he could have some monstrous games.
Yeah.
Judkins coming up.
Zay's been really good with Lamar, though.
Yeah.
He just hasn't really been it for fantasy though. Like he's still wide
He's that
receiver
good.
23.
What week 2 game, week 1 game?
He had a really good week 1 game.
Week
I'm pretty
1, he had
sure it
28.
was.
He had a great week 1 game.
Yeah, and then like after that, he still had 7 for 75 with Lamar, and then I mean,
That's just kind of who he is, though. You know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do the Zay Flowers trade.
Wow. Right now?
We just talked you into doing it.
Whoa.
Wow, that's pretty crazy. Dynasty trade is a trade is now pending.
Yeah,
Nice.
they're
So my sell in fantasy is going to be Zay.
Zay Flowers in the back. Same thing for Derrick Henry. Can you cook up like a quick trade package? I don't know if you
let me
any
see.
leagues where
I
you're
actually
going
did
out to
trade
get-
for Derrick Henry a couple weeks ago.
Perfect. What'd you
So here was the deal. Let me find the league that I traded for him in. I traded David Montgomery, David Njoku, and I traded David Montgomery, Jacoby Myers, and Tucker Kraft was what it was at the time. Obviously, unfortunately,
For
Tucker
Tucker
Kraft
Kraft,
has
yeah.
torn his ACL. But I got back Derrick Henry, David Njoku, and Troy Franklin.
I mean,
So-
you robbed him.
Yeah.
That was the trade I got back. That was what I did.
What about some guys like straight up? I'm gonna reach a little bit higher here, even though Derrick Henry is in like the same range as Judkins. I'm gonna reach a little higher because it's King Henry. Roma Dunze.
That's exactly the name I was going to come with.
Roma Dunze or Derrick Henry.
Oh man.
Rest of the season.
Derrick Henry.
I'm gonna lean with the.
I'm
King.
leaning Henry too.
Winter comes, man. You know what I'm saying?
I'm leaning Henry.
Yeah.
And he's just been different with Lamar this season. There's a
The
big dichotomy between the two.
Bears also have a tough schedule coming up, which I'll touch on later. But yeah, I'll go Henry there.
What about Ladd? Been great these past couple
Been
weeks.
fucking awesome.
Probably still Derrick Henry though.
Leaning Derrick Henry as well.
Probably leaning the King there.
Yeah. That's a tough one.
Jacobs or Derrick Henry rest of the season.
Henry, bro. I'm not gonna lie, Henry.
It hasn't been great for Jacobs, has it? What's he?
It's
this
been
year?
pretty good. He scored so many touchdowns.
Did it? Yeah, I guess he does do that.
He's been involved in the
it's been
receiving
pretty
game
good.
too,
Yeah,
though.
he's
Yeah, it's
RB7,
been
never
really,
mind.
really good for Jacobs.
I think he's
Kind of a
RB7
bad
so
game
far
for
this
I
year.
mean, I love the King Henry. I think he
He
is
scored
like
so
one
many
of the best buy lows. He's been though for a few weeks. We've been
for a
waiting
long time now.
I actually
Kinda-
think I'm going to
that big game's coming.
I was gonna say, kind of helps his case as a buy low that he hasn't popped off yet with Lamar being back. Like I feel like we're all waiting for it, so
Yeah.
it's definitely gonna come.
I'm still taking Derrick Henry.
I think so.
It's close
too.
though.
Yeah.
That's very close.
What about like I don't know, like Tay Adams?
Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry is he?
Oh, really?
Funny you
I
mentioned Tay
love
Adams.
Tay Adams.
I don't
So,
know about that. Yeah,
I'm going
probably
Tay
taking
Adams there.
Devontae.
Stafford's on
Devontae's
pace.
been great.
Stafford's on
Dude,
pace to
he's
throw
been
50 touchdowns.
Insane.
Bro, Devontae's been almost
I get
too
it.
good.
But it's Devontae.
Only 2 games under double digits too.
Yeah,
Like,
but
he's been
it's
super
Staff- like-
consistent.
It's
Yeah.
Devontae Adams, though.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know, man.
So like I feel like Devontae Adams is one of those guys where it's like you can't factor in touchdown regression. It's fucking Devontae Adams.
Devontae Adams, yeah.
One of the best
Yeah.
red zone receivers we've ever seen,
Right.
honestly.
In an offense that gets down there all the time.
Yeah,
Right,
Like,
yeah.
it's hard to factor in touchdown regression.
right. If Stafford throws 40 touchdowns, Devontae's going to have 20. Like,
Low-key. That's like the pace he's on.
Literally,
Right now.
like-
Yeah. Who's your buy low, Jason? What do you got for us?
I kind of just switched as we're talking about it. I feel like I'm still. When you look at his stats, I actually think that Travis Etienne is a pretty nice buy low right now. I don't really know what his stock is, but he is the running back 16. He did have a bye, and he only has 1 game under double digits, and only look at this 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 4. Wow, 4 out of the 9 games he's played were under 15 points. So he's had 15 points in 5 out of the 9 games he's played, at least. He's been pretty solid.
consistent.
Yeah. He's been consistently there, and he's just not getting talked about because no one really likes Travis
not
Etienne
flashy
anymore. You know, like no one cares about Travis Etienne anymore. Everyone wanted it to be Tootin and just hasn't been. And I feel like I feel a lot better about Etienne now coming off a bye that like back-to-back weeks, 17 points in both games, 17 fantasy points. He's still heavily involved, and everyone always says like, oh, after the bye weeks, that's when the rookies shine.
He's so involved.
He's just so involved. And Tootin I don't think it's this year for Tootin. I think it's Etienne the rest of the way. I mean, they were up big on the Texans, and they still did not use. Like, you could have had that time to like, oh, let's get Tootin some work. It's always Etienne. Etienne is featured, no matter what the game script is. So I don't know. I kind of like him right now. I feel like he's a solid flex play. He's a solid running back too. I feel like a fantasy right now. I don't think you feel amazing about it.
I feel great with him in my flex spot.
Yeah.
I feel great with him in my flex spot.
spot.
But if you need a running back too because of injuries, Etienne has proven to be that guy.
Yeah.
He's more than capable of.
He gets the volume for you to trust him as an RB2.
Yeah. So I feel like there's just, like you said, the flashiness isn't there. So I feel like no one, like I said, no one really likes him anymore. Like Etienne is just falling off.
Easiest
a
way to
cliff.
put it.
No one likes him anymore.
It's true.
Like, some guys just fall out of favor with the community, and Travis Etienne has become that guy. So it's like you could probably get him much cheaper than you would if it was like a Bill as the RB17 because of the flash.
Yeah.
Like, that's all that matters. So, yeah, I mean, I think he's a great person to go out and trade for if you really need running back help. So,
How much would he really cost?
that's a good question, because now
Where
that
it
you
gets tough,
brought
yeah.
him up, I almost want to go trade for him in one of my leagues because I could use some running back help. So,
Nice, man.
I think I'm going to do exactly that, actually.
Awesome. That makes me
Thanks,
happy.
Jason.
Of course,
dude.
dude.
You just convinced me
Of course,
to
man.
do that, bro.
Friends again? Nice. My fantasy football buy low is going to be Tetairoa McMillan, currently the wide receiver 21. Sometimes in fantasy football, man, you just got to go with your gut. The opportunity's there, clearly. I mean, the wide receiver 21, he's third in the NFL in air yard share to 48%, tied with Alec Pierce, only behind JSN and Garrett Wilson. 76 targets on the year, which ranks him at number 11 in the league. Only 2 touchdowns on the year. The Panthers' offense is rough. Through 10 weeks,
Yeah, Bryce Young sucks. Sorry, but it's the truth.
through 10 weeks, they're 31st in attempt percentage of 20-plus yard throws. They're scared to make mistakes, and it's very evident because their run game has been so good. It makes sense. Because the run game's so good, they've been able to win games. We saw this past week, whether you think it's because Bryce Young sucks or not, you look at Bryce Young's passing chart, there was nothing 10-plus yards down the field. Dave Canales has the training wheels on him. And I believe in Dave Canales till the day I die. I will ride with Dave Canales till the wheels fucking fall off. I think Dave Canales is smart enough to see, like, from a real football perspective, he has to take the training wheels off and, like, just see what they could do, because they're not going to be able to run all over everyone. And Rico's not going to be able to have 200-plus yards a game. Whether Bryce is good enough to do that or not, honestly, I feel like we still don't have the answer.
No.
I feel like we still don't know. It's probably leaning towards no, but I feel like we don't have a definitive answer yet. But what I do think is Dave Canales is going to see what happened this past week and see that he needs to take the training wheels off and let Bryce air it out a little bit, kind of like he did at the end of last year. Ted's going to be infinitely involved. Like, the air yard share is just ridiculous. He's getting a shit ton of red zone targets, too. I think he's, like, top 10 in red zone targets. I had it in front of me. He is number 8 in red zone targets with 10 on the year. So, like, he's getting targeted down there. 2 touchdowns, just, it's not correct. Even for a bad, low-volume passing offense, 2 touchdowns just isn't correct for Ted McMillan. He's going to score more touchdowns as time goes on. So I think Ted's a good, but with the opportunity he's getting, like, I'd be shocked if he doesn't finish higher than where he is right now. He's a wide receiver 21. I think he will at least get up to the wide receiver 15 on the year. That's where I stand on it.
I don't know, man. I don't feel good about the situation. That's really that. Like, I like Tet. I just don't know about the situation.
Yeah. It's kind of where I'm at too. I like Ted a lot, but schedule's fine. It's not the best, but I don't know. So what would you give up for?
I was going to say that's kind of where
Yeah.
it's into. I feel like maybe he's not going to be as expensive because of those reasons you guys are
Right.
saying.
I mean, in terms of like running backs, like
Would you go Judkins or Tet? Would you
Tet
trade? Yeah.
easily. Tet easily.
What about you guys?
I don't feel great about that one.
Where are you at on that one?
I'm looking right now. Wow, they're both 21.
Yeah.
Yo, that's really tough.
Probably gonna lean Judkins. Yeah, I think I'm gonna lean Judkins.
That is so tough. I feel like Judkins has the touchdown. But like you said, red zone target.
I mean,
man,
Judkins
that's
has a
tough.
much lower floor.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Browns suck.
I agree.
Yeah.
But so does the Panthers passing attack at this point.
But that hasn't mattered for Tet in terms of his floor.
I think Judkins for me. I'm sorry. It's close, though. I think I would
It's
feel
definitely
better.
close, yeah.
I'd feel better with Judkins in my lineup.
I don't know, man.
I think my process
Tet's safe. Like if
Diggs
any
or
is
Tet
safe.
rest
I
of
would
season?
agree. Yeah. Who?
Diggs
Diggs or Tet rest of season.
Tet.
Tet.
I'm going
Yeah,
Tet.
I'll go
take
Tet.
Tet.
I take Diggs, but
Going Tet.
I respect it.
what other players are in that range?
I mean, like in terms of receiver,
Say
like
Flowers or Tet rest of season.
probably Tet.
I'd go Tet.
I go Tet.
I go Tet.
I'll take the-
I think to
take
answer the
outside.
Judkins, I don't know if it's like the most attractive thing, but I feel like I would not feel as bad Judkins as my wide receiver 2 than if I saw Ted as my. Judkins as my running back 2, then Ted as my wide receiver 2. If that makes sense.
I
at
feel
all.
you.
know what I'm saying?
I'm with you there. Yeah.
Like if I had Judkins slot in as my running back 2, I'm like, all right,
well, running back's
back
such
to-
a thinner position. Like
That's
that's,
what I mean.
obvious.
that's
Yeah,
why I
yeah.
would rather Judkins. That's it.
I'd much rather feel. Yeah.
That's it though. That's the only
I
reason.
definitely feel
argue.
better about Judkins as my RB2 than Tet as my wide receiver 2.
That's
get
the only
it.
reason. Yeah.
Cortland Sutton or Tet rest of
Tet.
season.
Tet.
Tet.
Yeah.
Tet.
Tet.
And especially the way they're.
Wes Smitty.
Tet.
Tet. One more. Rome or Tet.
I probably lean Rome.
I go
there.
Rome.
Especially because DJ Moore might
Definitely
be
Rome.
out now. Like,
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude, that's
That one's close.
Luther Burden time, dude.
Yeah.
No, for real though, it might be.
Luther Burden.
It really
time.
might be. All right, go ahead. Send it.
Yep. My sell in fantasy football is going to
Sorry,
be.
I just want to. Sorry.
ahead. No, you're
I just
good.
want to. But like a lot of the guys in front of Tet, like he'll probably overtake. Like Debo, Quentin Johnson, Diggs. We kind of all picked Diggs aside
Mm-hmm.
from you. Wandale Robinson, Sutton, and then Rome's wide receiver 15. Like he could easily overtake every single one of those guys.
There are probably guys behind him that could also overtake him. Though.
No, 100%.
Yeah.
Like I'm pretty sure CD is ranked low.
Yeah.
T. Higgins could definitely do it. Nico Collins could definitely do it.
Well, yeah, on total points, I mean, like, those guys aren't going to catch, like, CeeDee Lamb's not going to catch up on total points, probably.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I mean, in terms of points per game, CeeDee's the wide receiver 11 at 15.1.
I mean,
Ted's down
one
there.
of those games he literally had a 0 because of
No,
a running attempt.
I know.
But yeah,
No, CeeDee's going to be up there in average. I mean, Ted's down here. Ted's wide receiver 34 in points per game at
Sheesh.
12.
yeah. I mean, I don't know.
But he's been consistent. That's the thing. I mean, Ted's big boom game, he didn't have a bunch of yards. He only had a few
He
touchdowns.
had 3 for 29
I just
or
don't
something like that. Yeah.
know if people are gonna sell him at a low enough point for me to even want to go for him. In the same way that I said, like, Travis Etienne doesn't have flash to his name, Tet has flash to his name.
That's true.
So
Oh my.
I don't know. I think a lot of, like, Tet managers are probably pretty frustrated.
I think they're annoyed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what did you expect? Like, did you expect higher than wide receiver 21 up to this point? For
I
Tet,
did.
though? Would you have him?
I
I think
expected.
I
Yeah.
actually had him at wide receiver like 24.
I
I-
expected higher highs, if that makes sense.
I moved
Like, you know?
Tet up, like, towards the end. Like, I got
yeah,
up there
I'm
towards the end. I had him at, like, wide receiver 13 by the end of
Oh
it.
wow. I feel like wide receiver 21 is perfect. I feel like that's.
I mean, he's
Exactly where he
probably
should be, yeah.
returning on his draft
Yeah,
value
I would say so.
at that spot. But the highs haven't, like,
That's a
he's-
good point.
Yeah.
He hasn't had a
even
20-point game
despite
yet.
despite the situation like being bad, like Tedero and McMillan will have 2 20-point games.
Yeah, and he hasn't had it yet. So
I don't know if that's a bold take, but like the rest of the season he'll have 2 20-point
I mean,
games.
he's got Atlanta next week, and the Saints later down the line.
I don't know.
We'll definitely see about that. I don't know. With
20's
the way
not
that they're
much.
passing the
It's not
ball, bro.
crazy.
Marvin Harrison Jr.'s had a 20-point game this year.
He's
bro.
the worst receiver I've seen in my
Hey, he does suck. No,
He
that's a good point.
sucks. He's really bad.
I'm just putting. it
Nah, I
out
turned
there.
heel on Marv. Yo, I switched on Marv.
All right, sorry to interrupt you.
No, you're good. That was good. My sell in fantasy football is going to be DeAndre Swift of the Chicago Bears. I think Kyle Monanga is a real threat to him. He's going to snatch a lot of carries from him. He's going to snatch goal line work from him. The schedule does not line up for him. You got Minnesota, Pittsburgh, Philly, Green Bay twice, San Francisco, Detroit. 4 of those matchups are against top 8 teams against running backs in fantasy. And this is kind of the DeAndre Swift recipe. He lures you in with a stretch of good games earlier in the season, and then he slows down. Over the past 2 seasons, he has 5 double-digit scoring games combined post-Week 10. So this is, like I said, the DeAndre Swift recipe. I guess I'll throw Monangai in there too, because I guess if you don't want one, you probably don't want the other. I don't. It's looking like a full split there. Like one guy just does one thing well, and the other guy does the other thing well, in my opinion. So I would get off the Bears. It's a rough schedule for him.
We just saw the first game with Swift and Monangai both like actually being involved.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm necessarily off of Swift, to be honest. And I have been an avid DeAndre Swift hater.
Mm-hmm.
He's been really good this year.
He's so involved.
And he's so involved.
Yeah.
So involved. And Ben Johnson, if he knows how to scheme up an offense, like, and the run game especially, like, I think 2 guys could eat. I do. I think like Kyle Monangai is going to play that David Montgomery role, and Swift is going to play that Gibbs role. So I don't think I'm out on Swift. I really don't. I think
Schedule's rough though. Like it's not just
for sure. No, definitely.
Monangai
I don't think you're going to get back what you'd want to in a trade for him either. Because in the same vein, like people are scarred by DeAndre Swift. So
yeah, but it's been so good these past few weeks.
oh, it's been amazing.
It's been
when he's
so
Swift or
good.
Judkins rest of the year.
I'll go Judkins.
I'd probably go Judkins too. But
Taking
I get,
Swift.
I get why
I
you're
think
saying
I'm
what you're
taking
saying.
Swift too.
I'm a DeAndre Swift guy too. I think that he's
I think I'm taking
silenced a lot
Swift
of
too.
stuff,
It's
though.
close. Yeah, it's close.
I'm definitely taking Swift.
Like
Let's see.
Swift in theory has better touchdown upside,
Yeah, because he's
Because of
on
the team
he's
he's
on. a better
on.
Team, yeah.
more pass catching upside because he's a just better pass catching back.
Yeah, and then Judkins is just a better runner.
Swift or Chase Brown rest of season.
Swift.
Yeah.
Chase has been really good. Chase has been
Yeah, but Flacco's
really
banged
good.
up right now, right?
Yeah, but Burrow might be back.
Oh yeah,
No,
bro. Yeah.
Burrow's not gonna be back.
No.
not,
In 2
next,
weeks he will.
not next week, but
In a
no.
few
Chase
weeks.
Brown's was
You think
good
they
the
bring him
past
back
2
this year?
weeks.
They will be bringing him back.
He's
Yeah.
coming back in like 2
that's
weeks.
Nuts.
Yeah.
His
I
practice
thought that
window
was just-
opened.
I
Yeah.
know, I just thought it was like
I kind of thought so too. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Unless they lose the next 2 games.
yeah, I'd go Swift over Chase Brown though.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
Alright.
I don't like
All right.
Chase Brown this season.
Well, funny that we mentioned Chase Brown. Chase Brown's my sell. Yeah. That's why I asked that
Didn't
question.
you
I
just
wanted to
say-
set this thing up.
Oh wow.
Chase Brown is going to be my sell because Chase Brown over the last 3 games has had 12, 25.5, and 19.2. His best outputs of the entire season. So, why is Chase Brown my sell? He had 14 targets this week, 8 for 75. Joe Flacco is banged up. Joe Burrow may or may not be returning, but you're going to be able to actually cash in on some sort of value on Chase Brown because people are going to start believing that he's turning into the guy that you drafted him to be. So I think now's the perfect time to potentially get some return on investment and go out and possibly get a guy like maybe Tet and a running back. If you could go get a pretty decent deal for him, I think it's worth it. I'm selling Chase Brown.
I think if someone trades you Tet and a running back for Chase Brown, they're idiots. But I think that's pushing it.
The preseason hype for Chase Brown was ridiculous.
Would you trade Chase Brown for Tet straight up in a vacuum?
No.
I probably would.
I think I would too.
Chase Brown for Tet. Yeah, I'd take Tet. Yeah.
No.
I'm high on Tet though.
I like
I'm
Tet, too,
definitely
but
higher than. I acknowledge
100%.
like I'm higher than consensus.
100%.
Yeah,
Tet, bro.
I'm lower than consensus probably on set. Chase Brown or
like Zay Flowers.
Zay. Zay rest of the season.
Yeah, I'll take Zay.
Probably goes A too.
Yeah. I would definitely trade one for the other straight
Chase
up.
Brown is just frustrating because like the lows were low.
They were bad. Like
What
it
about
wasn't
Breece
even
Hall?
fantasy bad. He was bad in real life.
Brees.
Brees Hall or
Oh,
Chase.
Brees so easily. I'm sorry.
Brees has looked really good.
Yeah, it's Brees like relatively easily. Dude, they don't have an offense. It's just him.
I'd go Chase Brown.
Wow.
Low key Brees should have. Yeah. I'm flipping this. I'm cut you off, Jason. Brees Hall is my sell. Brees Hall is my sell. What?
I actually don't think that's a bad. I don't
You
think
want to
that's a bad
sell
sell
a
at all.
running back who had 2 great games in a horrible offense? What? How could you, bro? Brees Hall got saved by one fucking play. And sometimes that's all it takes.
That's all it takes, yeah.
Yeah.
But honestly, that makes him, if you held on to Brees this past week while they were on the bye, that makes it even more juicy because his value went up. You could probably get even more for him now. I mean, 33 and then 20 points his last 2 weeks? Like, sell Brees Hall.
But what are you
So
looking to get for him though?
Chase Brown.
I don't know if I
I
do
don't know.
that.
No.
I don't think I would do
Bro,
that.
Brees
You
Hall.
can definitely find some Brees Hall truthers out there though. that will-
Absolutely.
yeah, you
Not
can find
Chase
some
Brown.
I
people.
think Brees Hall is like the epitome of sell high. Like, that's what...
I don't disagree. I don't disagree
If
with
someone
that.
were to offer you Brees Hall for Rico Dowdle straight up, would you take that?
Yes.
You would take Rico?
Yes.
Yeah, I'd take
Dude,
Rico.
Rico's nuts.
Yes.
Okay, all right, I'm just
Yes.
asking.
You wouldn't?
Yes.
Because Rico's a little banged up right now. That's all I'm saying.
You wouldn't
Nah,
take Rico?
Rico's been
would.
too good. Rico's been too good.
Okay, I'm just asking.
Like, maybe I could trade
Jeez.
Brees Hall for Judkins and, like, a fill-in receiver. Like, a bum receiver.
Yeah.
Do that.
Who's a bum receiver?
Like, I don't know.
Like Bo Nix.
I would
Oh, no,
not
he plays
do
quarterback.
that.
Come on, bro. Are you kidding me?
My bad, my
Cortland
bad.
Sutton.
I don't know. I'm not high on Brees. Like, I'm not high on the Jets offense.
You don't have to be. I get it. I'm not gonna sit here.
But I'm not high on the fucking Browns offense.
Yeah, that's.
I'd
also-
rather have the better talent. I don't know who the better talent is. It might be Judkins, but
I don't think so. And I love Judkins. I think Brees is just so disrespected. It's nuts. The disrespect for Brees is crazy.
I don't want either one of them, if I'm being completely honest. But if I were to pick one of the two, I'm picking Brees. The guy who's more involved.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm selling Brees, I'm probably not getting a running back. I'm probably looking for a receiver, right? Because running backs are hard to come by.
Right.
Like,
That means you're trading from depth.
right.
Yeah.
Like Ted?
No.
Rather have Ted.
No.
Rather have Ted.
I'll take Ted over Brees.
Taking Brees over Ted.
Dude, Brees is so good. I don't think I would take that.
I'm with you
definitely
there.
taking Brees
I'll
over
take that.
Yeah. Who's your sell?
My sell is gonna be T. Higgins. I had to think long and hard about it. I didn't really know who to sell. That's such a good question, guys. So tough.
Just sell the Bengals.
Yeah, right. Wow, that's crazy.
Like, actually sell the team.
I think that, yeah. But I think that if you want to talk about sell high, I mean, if you didn't sell T. Higgins after a 33-point game, I don't know why you would.
When? Then when?
Yeah.
Right.
You know, it just has to be. And luckily he didn't have another game in between that because they had a bye week to kind of be like, oh, like now it's a down game. No, he's still off a 33-point game. It's been, I mean, he's still wide receiver 24. You know what T. Higgins is. He's never finished as a top 16 receiver. I don't know what else you're expecting for T. Higgins. I remember even before the season started, so many people were in on T. Higgins with the thought of fantasy points per game. And it's so tempting. It really, but I think I'm still capitalizing on the flash that you talked
name.
about and the name of T. Higgins, the 33-point game. I don't think he gets to that again. I'm a T.
could,
Higgins guy,
yeah.
but I don't know. He has those games throughout his season. Like, he goes through every season. He has those big, boom games. But then he also had a game. I mean, even the week before with Joe Flacco, 11 points. The week before that, 21. The week before that, 11.
He had
And
one
11.
catch in that game, by the way.
Yeah, one catch
one for 44.
and a touchdown. So it's.
Yeah,
I think it's just too headache-inducing with T. Higgins. I think that's what happened. Like, in fantasy, having wide receiver twos, even when they are elite, it really is just so tough. I feel like you have to have the perfect.
Well, I was with you until you said last 4, 11, 20, 11, and 33.
Yeah.
That's
Probably
really
sign up for
good.
It's
that.
11, 11. It's 11, 11, 21, 11, and 33.
That's
That's
really
fine.
good.
But like what?
That's
like,
really good.
but for what though? For what? Like what?
Be on my fantasy team.
what is-
He's
but
good
what
for
is-
a flex.
Yeah.
But I feel like you could sell him for more than that because that 30
That's
point
fair.
game.
Yeah.
Because what is T. Higgins was being drafted? He was being drafted relatively high this past year.
Yeah, he was.
What was he fantasy points per game last year? Wasn't he like third?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he was being drafted relatively high.
He was getting
So-
drafted as like the wide receiver, like 13 or 14.
Yeah, some shit like
And
that.
that's wild. That's like
Maybe
that's a
even
lot
higher.
for, and that's what I mean. And you can't really rely on a wide receiver to an offense to really be that
And
unless
if
it's
your argument is Burrow coming back for why you should buy him, look at the beginning part of the season. Burrow did not look great. The offense did not look great. T didn't look great. Just saying.
it was 6,
And now he's coming
14,
back from an
2, and 6 with Burrow.
Would you trade him for Wandale Robinson?
All right, bro. No.
I know he's
Oh,
thinking about
Lord.
it.
No.
It's
You
a
could get
dog, bro. I
Wandale in
wouldn't.
a back,
You can
probably.
get you can get Wandale on something else.
Wandale.
Yo,
plus.
Wandale and Travis Etienne for T. Higgins?
Easily.
Someone going to do it?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
Oh, easily.
So easily.
Easy.
Wandale's wide receiver 17. I mean,
But that's what I mean. You could do that with T. Higgins, though. You can do
Yeah.
that with T. Higgins.
Yeah.
When you have a guy like T, and he's wide receiver 24. There's no reason why you shouldn't even like Wandale's wide receiver 17 and Etienne's running back 16, and that's a no brainer.
Yeah.
For a wide receiver 24, like that should
Someone would probably do that.
easily.
Yeah.
Someone would probably
it's a
be
great
down to do
trade.
that.
So I mean, like the 11, 11, 21, 11, like that was all cool, but the 33, that's what you have to focus on.
Yeah.
And he has not had 11 after that. Because he's had a lot of 11s this year. He didn't get to have an 11 after that because they just had a bye week. I think he could sell to you. for
Obviously, he didn't have an 11 after that.
That's
He
what I
had
mean.
0.
That's what I mean.
He had a
So
0.
you don't have to worry about the going back
Guy
down.
put up a goose
because he's
egg on his
going
bye
back
week.
down. He's not getting 33
He has
again. Trade him.
40.
What?
What if he has 40?
Higgins not getting 40.
True.
He's going to go
Alright.
for 40 this week. Watch.
No, imagine. Wait, who's he facing? Let's see.
Pittsburgh. Off bye.
Off by against Pittsburgh. Yeah, I'm not moved. I'm not moved at all by that. That's another 11. That's
another 11.
for another 11, bro. And
points
start
per
him as
game-
your flex. or
Most
wide
points per
receiver
game
too,
against wide
whatever.
receivers?
Bro's going to go 5.
You
for
can sell on
62.
that.
What?
Pittsburgh allows most points per game to wide receivers.
Facts.
You can sell
That's
on
true.
that. That's not
Or
bad
do you
at all,
hold him
actually.
for one more game?
Trade deadline, brother.
Ah, 33 points though, coming off that. Oh, that's
This
a
is
lot.
the end. Yeah, trade
Yeah.
deadline.
That's
It's
juicy.
what after
yeah,
this,
true. Just the
Week
last
11,
week.
Yeah.
Last week.
Dang, bro. We got to make our moves.
Yeah, I gotta get busy.
Got to make our moves. I got to get active right now.
Yeah.
In my other league, it's so tough because I have Diggs. I have AJ Brown, and I was thinking them for sells, but like, what do you like? Even AJ Brown, like that is such a tough sell.
Yeah.
Nah, I think
tough.
Diggs is
It's a
is
tough-
He's tough
key.
both ways.
Diggs is absolutely a keep. AJ Brown might be a sell because of name value, like strictly.
But honestly, I don't even know what he goes for. Like it's,
That's
I know
the
it's AJ
Right.
Brown, but dude, he's not looked like AJ Brown. So it's, what are you looking to get out of AJ Brown? Like, what can you get for AJ Brown? He's the wide receiver 40. Jesus. Like,
But are
he's-
people just going to see the name and think they're going to turn it around?
He's wide receiver 40. He had a bye week and only missed one game.
I
so it's not
guarantee
even like he
you
was hurt.
there
Are you
is
coming to New
somebody.
England with us? There's a you just made me think of something when you said wide receiver 40. There's a restaurant in New England, Room 40. You ever heard of that
I
one?
never heard of that.
Are we going?
Yo.
Wait, what? Room 40?
Yo, Red 40.
No, Room 40.
Room 40. That's tough.
Room 40
never heard of it.
nuts in your mouth.
Yo, come on, bro. I always have room. Bro, why would you do that to me?
I always have room.
I know you always have room, bro.
1K always
do you
open.
know?
1K always open right there.
Yo, 1K always open. Sell him. And buy me. Sell him, buy me.
Room 40.
I'm going to buy low. Why are you looking at me like that?
Go low.
Yes.
You're not a buy low, bro. You're not a buy low. The price is high.
The
for
name
you.
value is insane.
Yeah, why are you
Yo,
selling
what?
cheap, Pickles?
I'm cheap.
Why?
No, bro.
How much
Your
you pay?
price is high, bro.
The
No,
name
it's not.
value.
Yeah, you gotta
is
pay this
insane.
Get in the
motherfucker just
same
to leave
room
the
as
house.
You, bro. Yeah,
Just to
that's
leave
what
the
I'm
house.
saying.
You know how much we paid him for this podcast?
Bro, come on, bro.
Come on, bro.
You got no idea. This appearance was expensive.
Talking about some buy low.
More expensive than Jackson Dart.
What are you
Just saying.
talking about, bro?
You were more expensive than Dart.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you were.
Dart has crazy swag, bro.
He does. He really does. Now he's concussed.
You know who doesn't have crazy swag?
Me.
Bo Nix.
Bro, come on. I'd rather it be me.
Dean Wagner.
I'd rather it be me than Bo.
Dean
That
Wagner.
was unnecessary.
Fuck that guy.
All right, get us out of here.
Yep.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Please be sure to leave a like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and follow us on all of our socials. Go check out the pod from last week, a couple of them. Also, the tailgate debate from last week in Washington. We're going to be better going forward. The audio was a little bit messed up in that one. But this week, we're still deciding. If you guys want to make a decision for us,
Yeah.
please let us know in the comments, actually, where we should be heading this week, either to the Giants versus the Packers game, which as we watch the Packers on Monday Night Football over here, or we were considering going to the Philadelphia Eagles Detroit Lions primetime game, another team that's on right now. Good job, Tom. Way to be. Yep. So you guys let us know which one of those two you think we should go to, either Philly or New York. We're still in the process of deciding that. The Giants fans are probably a little bit antsy right now, so I think that one would be a bit interesting to just go talk, see what they got to say. So, yeah. As I said, thank you guys for watching, and thank you for pulling up.
Yo,
Of course, dude.
drop a W Jason in the
Yo,
chat.
guys, come on. Thank you.
Round of
Come on.
applause.
Thank you.
W Jason in the chat.
And with that,
Ball game.